All right, let's get started and dive into it. So, hopefully, our fourth player will join us soon, and we're not going to start at that scene anyway. We're going to start in the Astral, so it'll be okay. I'm going to hit our little intro biz in a second, and but first, we're going to do When Last We Left Our Heroes. When Last We Left Our Heroes. You know what? No, we're going to do the intro then When Last We Left Our Heroes. That makes more sense. That's what an intro's for. What am I saying?
Very nice.
All right, so if anyone doesn't know what's going on or this is your first time tuning in, this is a quick explanation.
Welcome to Rainguard, a city ridden with crime and corruption, where the sun rarely shines through the clouds. A city that needs heroes to save it from sliding ever deeper into the gutter. Unfortunately, all it has is a team of detectives who always seem to shoot first and ask questions later.
All right, so this is Ask Questions Later, and I am the DM in yellow. I'm wearing this nifty new shirt today that was, you know what? I don't even know if you can see it. This is the shirt. And it says, Owl Bear with you, with a little owl bear. Because that's a thing that I say. I don't say it. I say bear with me, and then everyone says owl bear with you.
I'll bear with you.
Bear with you.
Right. And it's frustrating. But I guess enjoyable. All right.
Lean into it.
Yeah. And happy Imbolc, or I guess blessed Imbolc, I guess really I should say, to anyone who is celebrating that. And we're going to go ahead and start. When last we left our heroes, two of them, Astro and Blood, had gotten Astral Rifted with a bag of holding mishap. This was in the middle of their investigation into the creepy carnival, and the other three detectives were left behind to go try and seek help from their boss, Sabrina McWigan. So we are picking up with Blood and Astro stranded in the astral plane. They've found a little sort of brick landing, and there is a dolmen, or, you know, as I think Ben mentioned, it is a Stonehenge, which is one way to put it. It's a little, like, two uprights and a stone across. So that's what you see them out there. They're floating on a little structure like that in the silvery mists of the astral plane. And you're right, Dubing. I'm sorry, I just saw that. It is not D&D without technical difficulties. Pretty much every week in my games, there's some kind of technical difficulty. Not necessarily on my end, but sometimes. Someone's going to have.
Sure.
No, I mean, it's not always me, but someone will have.
Sometimes it's you.
Sometimes
most of the time it's not.
Yeah, sometimes it's me. My common tech difficulty is my earbuds will cut out for a second, but anyway. So we're in the astral plane, Astro and Blood. You're sort of there, and you have to figure out what to do to get back. What's your plan?
Go ahead.
Last time we checked out this dolmen, right? And there wasn't really anything here to check out. And then there was that person city.
There was.
Floating in the distance.
There was also...
Let me quickly just describe that for anyone who wasn't here last time. So, shining in the distance, there is a gigantic humanoid statue, kind of like floating face down, if down is even a direction in the astral, and on its back is a city of gleaming towers. It's far enough in the distance that you can see it. Go ahead.
It's a statue. See, that part I missed last time. I thought it was just a giant humanoid.
I mean, technically speaking, it is, but it... Sort of.
Right.
Sort of.
So, if memory serves, we found all the stuff that was scattered from Constable Duckface, whatever his name was.
Pringle
Pringle and Scapula.
and Scapula.
There it is.
They're
Okay.
over in the corner, by the way, on the
Yeah.
map.
They're just
Yeah,
floating.
yeah.
off.
Dead.
We took care of
Dubing
that.
is Dwayne. I just saw
let-
that. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
so,
so behind on the shit.
they're dead. They're dead, and we took their stuff. One of which was there was a revolver with 5 shots remaining, which I have, and there was also a sending stone, I believe, too. Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Something's been bothering me, and I think Nymphalis mentioned it last week on their side, but the same thing has been bothering me as well. How did the cops know we were there at the mortuary? I want to see who responds to that sending stone.
Mm-hmm. I think that was sort of covered last week. Maybe not super outright, but it was pretty well clarified that James, the ghost attendant at the morgue, called them.
Yeah, I mean, you guys on that side of the planes figured that out.
Right, our characters didn't figure that out.
Right. I'm just saying, as our characters are figuring that, are making that connection right now.
I mean, one of the characters over here is making that connection.
Fair enough. Not
Let's
blood.
be clear.
Yep.
Right.
No. There are no connections here for blood.
Right.
No connections firing at all.
Right.
Exactly. I'm
Just-
looking at stone, and there's also
Yeah.
a lot of stone up there.
That one neuron is doing all it can to keep the body breathing. No, I got it. So, now, would Astro know if the sending stone would work across planes? Because I don't.
Yeah, so... Oh, boy. Hold on. Something's happening.
Welcome to Raingard,
Uh-oh, what's happening?
a city ridden with crime and
Pause,
corruption,
pause.
where the sun rarely shines through
Why
the
is that
clouds. A city that
Do you
needs
guys hear that?
heroes to save it from sliding
No.
ever deeper.
I hear
into the
something, but I
gutter.
don't know what I'm hearing.
I assume it's the video.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
all
but
it
I
has is a
don't know
team
why
of
that's happening.
detectives who always seem to shoot first and ask questions later.
Dubing in chat says he hears the intro playing.
Yeah, I hear the intro as well, but I don't know why that's playing all of a sudden. That's creepy.
For fun?
Ghosts from the
Did
astral
no
plane.
one else hear that?
I mean, like, I could kind of hear like a little whisper in the background.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's all I hear too.
Well, the strange
But then
thing
I got
is
deaf.
that should only play when I tell it to play, and I'm looking at the Roll20 jukebox, and I didn't tell it to play.
It's being a brat and not listening to you.
No, I know, but I
all right, somebody throw a squishmallow in the fire.
yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
Dubing says
Okay,
it's over now.
I know. It only played just the intro, but why did it do it? That's the weird thing.
Because F you, that's why.
I guess. Okay, well, anyway, moving forward. So, roll an Arcana check, Astro, and that will, solve it.
Yes, Arcana. Here we go. What a 15.
Yeah, so you would know that it, just like the sending spell, there is a 5% chance that it won't work across planes, but that's a 95% chance that it would. So,
Gotcha. Well, then, without anything better to do, Blood, unless you have any objections, I'm going to use the sending stone.
What are objections?
Okay, I'm going to use the sending stone. And then I'm going to... what is it? What, 25 words, right?
mm-hmm.
To whom it may concern... please give this stone to AQL. Is that one word?
The acronym, yeah, how does that work?
One word?
I'll call AQL one word. Sure.
Immediately to 3 words left.
No. 7.
7. Okay. To a creature called Nymphalis.
Okay.
Please.
That is, I'm a creature.
I mean,
A being called Nymphalis, please. And
I'm a
thank you.
monstrosity, damn it.
Yeah.
monster
To a
representation.
big fucking bug. Please
Yeah.
and thank you.
It doesn't. Nothing seems to occur. You don't get a response. That doesn't mean no one heard it. It's just you don't know what's going on. So, all right, you send that sending. Super good.
That's sending.
Alrighty.
Okay. You
Blood's gonna
And-
point at the big humanoid statue and just like look at it inquisitively, and just kind of start floating in that direction.
Okay.
Because
Go ahead.
impulsiveness is his nature.
All right. As you start to do that, you realize you're, flying toward it, very very slowly. And coming toward you is a ship in the distance, of some kind. Make a perception check, both of you.
Like a sailing ship?
It kind of looks like a sailing ship, but there are some unusual accoutrements.
as I'm gonna follow Blood, but before I do that, I'm gonna do a magic tinkering thing, and I'm going to magically tinker a light spell onto a boomerang, and just kind of stick it in where the Dolem is, and then follow Blood.
Dolmen, not Dol.
Dol-
But you have a boomerang?
I got a couple boomerangs actually.
Okay. I said anything. I stand by it. Okay.
Yep.
So, all right.
There we go.
Blood, it's a ship and there's like some stuff on it, but I don't know. It looks weird, but you can't quite tell. Astro, what you can make out in the distance is on the top of this ship. Well, first of all, it doesn't look like it's made out of just wood. There are like sort of a carapace and flesh-like protrusions along the sides of it, along the hull of it, I should say. There is like a nautilus shell sticking out of the aft on top, and extending from the bow is a cluster of tentacles. Make an Arcana check, Astro.
So there's a nautilus shell sticking out the ass. Got it.
That was Arcana.
I mean, you
said?
got to know how to use the 3 seashells.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Oof.
Quite oof.
You don't really know what's going on, what kind of ship that is, but it gets there very, very quickly.
Like to us very quickly? Oh, apparently.
That's pretty fucking quickly. Oh, Mr. DM Yellow, I don't know if you intentionally did it or not. The, at least on my screen, the stats, like what we rolled, is not showing up in the camera.
Oh, yeah, I have to readjust. And also...
That's just FYI.
Yeah, it's...
I
that's something I can fix. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah, I also realized I rolled investigation, not perception. So,
Yeah.
never mind. Nat 20.
Also, a side note on the music, it got really, really high pitched and loud at that point, where like I couldn't even hear Sean talking for the most part. It was just a screechy.
Yeah,
in my ear.
that was the like
So
suspense,
we may want to
but I can tone it
nix
down.
that part of it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
The eeriness.
yeah. Let me.
Ben, are you talking?
It was also appropriately timed, which is great.
Why? Yeah, I had hit it's the suspense. I did it on purpose.
Suspense button.
Waterfowl.
Yeah. Okay, but let me. You know what, Sean? I think if I were to adjust things right now to
No.
No. What do you mean?
No.
What?
If you're gonna have to adjust them when a mirror character.
Yeah,
gets
that's what I was
here again.
exactly what I was
Do it
going to
once
say. I'm going
as
to
opposed
wait until Siggy's on, and then I can make sure it's good then. So it won't show the rules.
Hence the no.
Yeah. Okay. And Mark, what I'll do is I'll turn the volume down on the suspense sound so that it hopefully won't be as loud when it plays. Okay, so this ship kind of comes up super quick to there, and you don't see anyone on the deck. There is like a trap door nearby. Is there anything you would like to do?
Oh, look, a ship to take us home.
I imagine that I'm about to be following Blood up onto the ship.
I'm going to get on the deck of the ship.
I'm going to be following Blood up onto the top of the ship.
Okay.
What could possibly go wrong?
Move yourselves, I guess.
Oh, we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we can. We're just going to jump right up here onto the deck of the ship and take a look around.
Yeah. As you do that, the hatch flies open and a creature comes clambering up out of it, following by another creature that sort of floats up and lands on the deck.
Oh, that's not good.
And so you don't need to roll, right? You know that that's a clay golem and a mind flayer. And a voice says in both of your minds, greetings. I was wondering if you happen to see any Tarrasques recently?
I don't know what that is.
We've only been here a few minutes.
Oh,
maybe.
Okay.
We just flew in from another plane. Popped in, arrived, apparated.
Okay. Well, sorry then. Please get off my ship.
You can't take us home?
Make a wisdom
we would like to go
saving
home.
throw, Blood.
Oh boy.
Okay. That's going to be fun.
There's no need for violence.
No one said anything about violence.
My friend is not the brightest. Is very impulsive.
All right. So Blood just turns around and starts walking back off the ship onto the thing.
I guess I guess that answers my question.
Yep. And he says, "Please get off my ship." And he says to you,
I will. May I ask a question before I go?
No.
Another question before I go? Okay. Do you know how to get to other planes?
Oh, man. He said no. All right. He will...
It looks like Astro's walking in that direction.
I'm walking away.
Oh, okay. I thought it didn't register that you were doing that first. So, do you know how to get to other planes? He says yes. If you're getting off his ship, he'll continue talking to you. If not, if you're not getting off his ship...
Oh, yeah, no. Oh, no.
Ship.
Like I was here, and then as I was asking it, and I was here, and I'm here, and I'm kind of like, it won't it's going to be snapped away. Like, can you point us in a direction to people that can help us get back to our own plane as I start getting over the side?
Ooh, make a persuasion check, I guess.
I think I have advantage on. You said persuasion? No, I don't have advantage, but I got a freaking plus 10.
Well then.
27.
Okay. So he says, no, I don't. He says that I wouldn't recommend going over there, and he points toward the floating statue city with the gleaming towers. And he says, it will take you a very long time to get anywhere on your own. It's probably best just to stay put.
I don't suppose we could join your crew.
The only way you could join our crew is as food. And actually, he kind of looks you up and down and he says, and not even you. No, we don't really have need of you. And honestly, I don't think he would be that nourishing. And he's pointing at blood.
Yes,
That's very funny.
Yeah.
I have advantage against mind flayers.
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is that the mind flayer doesn't like dark meat. That's what I'm hearing.
Wow. He's gray. But
Yeah,
I meant dark meat in the sense of it's a higher content of muscle, like a chicken thigh, not anything else.
This is gray matter. It's I don't know what the correct representation of not intelligent matter is, but yeah, it's not gray. I'll tell you that much.
yeah. Okay. Well, he says if you don't know where there are any Tarasques, then he really needs to go. So.
I thought I saw a Tarrasque back towards the city, unless that's the way you came.
Make a deception check.
Yeah, see, these are the times where I'm so glad that I'm too dumb to lie.
And also, what would you say you're thinking right now? Like, what is your internal thought process or dialogue?
Nothing. All I'm
Nothing.
thinking of is the most efficient way to get us what we need or where we need to go would be for this boat to take us.
Okay.
What was that? Detect thoughts or something?
Yeah, I'm just looking. He's gonna try to probe. So, that's the wrong.
Gonna probe in there.
He's gonna
John
probe
just in there going,
you.
M-O-O-N,
Give me.
M-O-O-N.
Yeah.
If he's going to try and read my thoughts, it's just going to sound like a AOL dial-up mode.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Oh boy. Saving throws. Wisdom. I got a +1. 17.
Yeah. Okay. So you can sense that he is like probing in your thoughts, and he just says, "Very well. I will go check it out. Thank you for that advice. Please get off my boat." Ship, he says, not boat. Okay,
What would I need to roll to jam a scimitar into the side of the ship and have it take us with him?
I guess like he starts to go back, below deck, so you would have a chance to do that. He's gonna leave the clay golem there, but they're not the most perceptive dudes. So to try and like cartoonishly jam your sword in and hold on,
Well, a dagger.
a dagger. Yeah, I don't know. Give me an attack roll.
Because if blood follows suit, that's going to be a...
Well, so I mean, I got walked off the ship. I guess when am I taking control of my actions again?
You get a chance at the end of every round. I am not confident in your ability to do it again, but as soon as he started detecting thoughts, that ended anyway. So
Okay.
Concentration shot.
exactly.
I bet.
Well, give me that attack roll. Oh, you hate to see it. All right, so
Oh, -1.
yeah, that's right.
Brandon, you may be getting a phone call.
Yeah, sorry about that. I turned it off.
That's okay.
Well, then if that's the case, I'm just going to join blood and solitary confinement on this hunk of dolomite.
I'm kind of amused that you try to attack the ship, and your dagger kind of bounces off the wood, and I'm just like, I don't know what you're trying to do with it. It's just funny to me.
And Sean, Astro and Blood could try to fly over toward the city. You don't really need the ship to get there. They were saying
No, I
if
don't.
you wanted to go anywhere else, it would take a really long time without a ship. And he was just saying he wouldn't recommend going to that city. But if you want to go to that city,
Yeah.
you could totally do it. You could just float over there.
Well, okay,
Do you want to?
sure. Just for a reminder, I got a indefinitely lit up boomerang.
Just jammed
Just-
in there.
Yup.
Way in there, Morty. Okay.
Way
Yeah.
up in there. More.
Way up in there.
Yeah. Way up in there.
It's a kitty cat.
All right. There's a kitty.
So I guess away we float.
Yes, I will. I don't think that. Can you see this map right away or no?
I mean,
Yeah, there's like some street lamps.
Yeah. Okay.
I think.
So I will. You can just drop yourselves toward the top of this map somewhere. Let me describe what you see when you get there. So there's these tall gleaming towers, none of which are lit up. All of the windows seem to be busted out. And there are some smaller buildings you can see as you get closer on the back of this enormous statue. And this statue, as you get closer, it just looks like a figure in like robes, like tattered robes. And it's, again, the city on its back. This is a street that looks like so many other parts of the street. So many other parts of the city, I mean, where there are some little lanterns along the street that are lit and lights on the street level. None of the other windows have lights or glass in them or anything like that. So it's full of this sort of mist. And that's what you've got. That's what you find when you fly over there. In another part of the city, of course, the ship is sort of circling around looking for Tarasques that are not here.
Yeah, Brandon, the map is still showing the ship and the astral plane, the stream. For some
That
reason.
is strange. Let me try and figure out why.
Did you move the camera?
I did move the camera.
Oh, there it goes.
Now
There you
it's
go.
updated.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
I think it's possible that it's... Is it super delayed?
I don't know. It's updated now.
Yeah. Weird.
I don't know. Okay. So, yeah, actually, let me try and zoom that out a little bit. Just so that it's... people can get a sense of... Whoa.
He's big.
You're big. I mean, and this is a long street. It extends beyond this map, and all the other streets sort of look like this.
I like that you updated the tokens.
Yeah, I did update the tokens. I just didn't update them on the previous maps because then you wouldn't have had the vision that you had and it would have been a whole thing. So,
Yeah.
moving forward there will be updated. So, yeah, hey, people watching the stream, the tokens have the art. Okay, so you're in this city. Again, most of the towers, there's no lights. Windows are shattered out. And along the street level, there are lights and window panes. You don't see anyone inside any of these buildings, though.
Or on the streets.
Or on the streets. No.
So, let me just quick question from my perspective. When we got here, did it just like start with city and street? Just like
Yeah.
there's an abrupt end to where that begins,
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
there's just like empty
just
space plus
goes off.
statue as ground.
Yeah, it just goes off into the mist of the astral and suddenly just starts. Yeah. It actually, it almost
Okay.
looks as if a chunk of city was ripped out and then plopped down on top of this giant floating statue.
Nice.
So-
Well, I guess we just meander on down the road here.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else that unless something's sticking out, there's not really any.
Let's say you want to get some attention. I got that revolver. Despot.
Loud noises are good.
Yeah.
I like loud noises. Hello.
Are you firing the
I'm
revolver?
gonna just kind of. I mean, if he wants to, I'm gonna just say hello out loud. As well.
All right. You shout hello. Are you? But yeah, was that yes to firing the revolver?
No, I'm gonna do something different.
What are you doing?
Could I use prestidigitation to louden my voice?
Yeah. Wait, no. Thaumaturgy does that, not
That'd be-
prestidigitation, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Dang.
So, no.
No.
You do almost anything else with
You
prestidigitation.
can turn lights on and off with prestidigitation, though.
Do you want to do that?
That is the thing. We got a lot of street
Yeah.
lights. We got a lot of building lights.
Yeah, just as we walk down the street here, just like on like just in time, I'll just be going down the street
Like Morse code it.
as they clap on and clap off.
Clap on.
Something's going on with the window for roll 20 because it's not capturing right, and I don't know why. Let me double check. I don't know.
I mean, it's capturing pretty live right now as we're moving. It's
Yeah,
updating on
yeah.
the stream pretty.
Okay, are you and you're flashing lights on and off as you go down, or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello?
So when you get to here,
that's a good idea.
a creature comes crashing through this like side street over here.
Where did you ping?
I'm about to show you. Hold on. And it
shit.
just comes crashing through, and it's a giant, almost crab-esque creature. It looks like if a crab and a Tarrasque had a baby, so to speak.
Oh.
And go ahead and roll Arcana to see if you know what the heck this is. I'm sure Blood knows all about strange astral
Oh, yeah,
creatures.
totally.
Yeah, it's not on the stream yet, but Jesus.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's something... Oh, there it is. It's just delayed, I guess.
Okay.
Okie
I got
doke.
an 11.
Okie doke. So, you have no idea what it is. It looks angry, and it bellows at you with a ferocious roar.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bellow back at it. With
Okay.
my own ferocious roar.
Go ahead and do that, and then roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh, right, I got to do the whole... I always forget that. Oh, wait, it worked. I didn't even have to select my character. No, I had my character selected.
For those of you on the stream who know what that is, you're probably quite worried for our heroes, and you should be.
Oh.
Oh, look at that! Someone got a 21 on their initiative.
Yeah. You remember in 3.5, it was the Sean Goes First rule?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you wanted
it's
to
kind
bring
of like
that
that
back.
with Astro. Yeah. Piece of gear I have didn't give me much choice. I was like, I'll take it.
Okay, so this thing is definitely going to try to kill you. You realize it's go time. Astro is about to act first, and then we are going to cut back to the pub. So,
Pub.
yes,
How
to
about
the
that?
pub. Let me just move.
Bye.
Oh wait, no, that's not the best way to do that. Hold on.
We'll see you next time with new characters.
I know, right?
It'll be Astro 2.0. Or his brother Rastro, you know?
Rastro.
Looks just like him. Can't tell them apart. They're twins, yeah.
Okay.
It's gastro, and he just likes to eat.
Mm-hmm.
That's the other brother.
He owns a pub.
Yeah, I was gonna say he
Yeah.
owns a pub, obviously.
He's a bartender. Why he's got all the extra arms, you know? Makes
There
some
you go.
shit.
Okay. At the pub. There we go. So I'm noticing sometimes it won't update until I click over to that tab, which is frustrating, and I'm not sure exactly why that's happening, but I'll just stay mindful of it. All right. So, anyway, back at the pub, you have Ms. McWiggin, I should say, has just said that she might need to call in a favor from Professor Sorsha. And she has started to explain that essentially she is owed a favor from a professor at Raingard University, a professor of conjuration, who you've all kind of been briefed on. She's someone who you can go to if you need help to know about magical things, and not for free. She wants payment of some kind usually. But she does owe a big favor that Sabrina's kind of been holding out on, and this might be a chance for you guys to go and collect it. She doesn't know exactly how Sorsha could help, but as a professor of conjuration, this seems like her territory. At this point, Amira is passed out, drunk, off of 1.5 beer, because she does not drink alcohol, and she is unconscious. Ginger assures you that Amira will be fine. But what's your plan, Nymphalis and Ron?
As far as I'm aware, plan is to follow Mrs. McWiggin. This was Ron's whole plan.
Yeah.
It was basically to go get an adult.
Ron.
Yeah, you got to get that there adult to your adult. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see if the professor can help us and get us either to the material plane or get them from the material plane. I mean, not from the material, from the astral plane. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, we're just gonna have to do it the good old-fashioned way and take some of our prepay profits and go down to the market and buy a couple bags and be like, "Good luck, everybody! Yeah, we'll find our way back."
Okay, yeah, Sabrina will clarify for you, Ron. She says, Ron, I pay you in order to solve problems. I'm not going to leave my pub in the middle of lunch hour just so that I can clean up your mess. I told you where you can go. You have to go figure it out.
No. Follow as in your leadership.
Oh, of course.
That's definitely what I meant the first time, and then I would never expect you to leave your pub.
Yeah, she just rolls her eyes and heads into the back.
Alrighty. I suppose we are off to the college.
Okay. Do you want to do anything?
College.
Yeah, do you want to do anything else in prep before you do that?
Short rest don't hurt.
Okay.
I thought we took a short rest coming here. The bar wasn't the bar considered a short rest at the end of last session?
Yeah, I think you did take a short rest. So, do you want to weekend at Bernie's Amira along with you, or do you want to set her up in a room here to just sleep it off?
Well, I vote that we weekend at Bernie's her, especially since she just sent a message saying that she's almost home.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'll have
very good.
I'll have Ginger help me with a somewhat larger baby Bjorn, and we'll tie her up.
All right.
Gotcha. What they call it, a papoose?
A papoose. So she's on your back, just wrapped up.
Like a baby cradle.
A young adult Bjorn. Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right. Great. All right, and then we're going to the professor's office. It's easy to find. There's a directory at the university, and of course, she will take your appointment. So, let me just make sure that transferred properly. Boom. All right. Okay, so when you walk in, she's sitting at her desk, and for those of you at home, and anyone who forgets what she looks like, this is Professor Sorsha. Hopefully that popped her up her little bio. I hope that worked properly.
Yep. It didn't pop up for me at all.
It didn't pop up?
Weird, I didn't get it.
Yeah. Nope. How about now?
It's on the stream. I can see it.
Yeah.
Weird.
So she's like
stream has it. I don't. I'll just click on it. I got it. We're good.
Yeah. All right. She's
Glowing
an
green face.
right, an otherwise human-looking woman with a glowing green cloud for a head, and her voice has sort of an otherworldly echo when she speaks. And she's sitting at her desk, just kind of like waiting for you to explain what it is you're here for.
Sorry for the confused look on my face. Apparently, whenever I click on any of the characters in Roll20 right now, nothing comes up. Like, whatever. I'll troubleshoot that later.
Yeah, that's not good.
Technical difficulties. Whee! All right. So we're in the office. Professor Sorsha. I'm going to turn to her and say, "Hello, Professor. We had a problem that we are hoping that you can help us with. By any chance, can you summon from or send us to the astral plane?"
Well, sort of. Maybe. I could try and take us there if I knew where it was at.
We have no idea where. It's just somewhere completely random in the entire astral plane.
Okay. Why do you want
There
to
was
go
a
there if you don't know
bag
where
of
it's at?
holding. There was a bag of holding incident.
I see. I could request the help of a divination professor to try and scry a location, and then they could share that thought with me, and then I could take us there. But that's getting a little costly. How much money are you willing to spend on this?
Well,
Define costly.
Well, I would say several thousand gold. I'd have to tabulate it.
I don't have that on
seems
me.
like extortion.
Well, I mean, if only your boss would consider clearing my debt to her, then perhaps that could be a worthwhile solution.
She did say that you owed her a favor, so if that means the debt is cleared, you'll have to ask her, but favor, owed, we need.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
Oh boy.
Can I kind of, step in front and be like, please? And then can I make it with Nymphalis' help?
Yeah,
I'll help him.
Sure, I'll take that.
Okay.
Please, with your winning smile.
Persuasion, right?
Yeah.
Persuasion.
He's got that happy
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, that'll do.
A 5'10" bug smiling at you is probably horrifying no matter what.
So
That's 23.
It's a 23, right? So she says, very well. There will still be the matter of the scrying. For my colleague's services, usually he would charge something like 2,000 for that. And it's also not so simple. We'll need to know who and what we're scrying.
Well, we can do who and what. That's no problem. I am, on my person, a little light on gold at the moment. Can we do like an IOU type thing? My family name is good for it.
So, since I can talk directly into Ben's brain, do you think you can maybe bargain her down? Maybe we'll start at quarter price, maybe we break somewhere at half, see what we can work out?
Would I know if I can reply to you?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can always reply to me. That's how I communicate. It's just always telepathically.
Okay. I have 15 gold on my person right now.
Yeah, we have 5,000 back in the office, but
Yeah.
I'd kind of like us to have some of that money as opposed
No,
to
I agree. Yeah.
paying for our snafu.
So it's on our person. We're approaching poor for this line of work.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably, as far as cash money on me, I think we're similarly flush.
So I can give you, Professor, I can give you an advance of, couple gold pieces, and then get you the rest later.
Okay, so make another persuasion check here before I respond.
Okay.
Can I help?
How are you helping?
I'll just give the bug puppy dog eyes.
I don't think that would help.
Those are just called bug eyes, my friend.
Yeah.
They're called bug eyes, and they're usually unsettling.
Yeah.
So this is what she says. She says your family name. Why? What's your family name?
My beloved wife is Dr. Lashkowski, and we do all right for ourselves.
Of the
However,
Kowski Clinic?
Yes. So, we're good for it. Just, I've kind of burnt through my spending money for the day, if you will, already, so...
Okay, she says, I know for a fact that our professor of necromancy has been attempting to get Dr. Kowski to co-author a paper, and she hasn't responded to any letters. If you could get her to respond to Professor White,
I'll get her to respond. I don't know if you're going to like the response, but I'll have her respond.
All right. Well, she says that's enough. That'll do. And then that's worth 1,000 easily, and you can pay me back the other 1,000 in due time. I'll be. She's gonna run off to do this, but she needs to know what is being scried here. What is it exactly? What do we have to go on?
We are scrying upon a half-orc named Blood and a robot named Astro. It's got 4 arms.
Mm-hmm.
They're in the astral plane.
Okay.
If you detect a creature in the astral plane with approximately 1 or 2 neurons firing, that might be...
She says, just wait.
Might be close.
And so she runs out of the room and comes back with a gnome. He's an older gnome with a long braided beard, and he's wearing a purple suit. And he's just which one of you is most useful or least useless?
Probably Nymphalis.
Okay.
Yeah, I can try.
He says, don't move, I'm going to read your mind.
Okay.
All right, will you cooperate with his detect thoughts?
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's a striking thing about having your thoughts read. I'm trying to remember if there was or if that's
I
something
don't
else
think
I'm
there
thinking
is. No, not to my knowledge. So he casts detect thoughts, and he's just focuses for all but 6 seconds, and then if you're cooperative, then it works, and he says, very well. I'll go find their location and be right back. And he rushes out of Sorcerer's office. She rushes out with him. They come back.
As they're running away, I say, anything you saw about that dog? No. Nobody's dog. It was my dog.
He doesn't respond.
Is there something you want to talk about?
Yeah, neither of them respond, but what does Ron do?
I think I've learned it's better to not ask questions.
It's true. At least not.
Or
Hey.
one might say, ask questions
Hold on.
later.
There you go. Hey.
He said the name. All right.
You said the thing.
Roll
He
credits.
said it. All right.
Oh,
So
credits.
we did this to ourselves. Okay. So anyway, so
Really did.
she comes back and she says, "Very well. I now have the location in mind. It is familiar to me, but there is a small chance that this could go wrong." Hey pals, what did I miss? I'm pretty sure that's Emmy. So you know what? You missed that. Blood and Astro are about to fight a very giant abomination. It's bad, and
Crab monster.
Yep, and here on the material plane, Professor Sorscha, the lady with the green glowing face, glowing head, just said she can plane shift and go get them. But there's a very, very, very small chance, a 5% chance that it will not go well. But it's not the end of the world if it doesn't go wrong, usually, because she can just plane shift again. So it should be fine.
All right.
She's gonna go without you guys though, because unless you insist on going.
We probably should go just because, like, random person shows up to, Blood, who's just gonna be like, murder, kill, eat, and then Astro's gonna just be like, shit, was that useful? And yeah,
True, they
Plus,
might
how do they know it's somebody that actually is there to help,
Well,
not just
don't
a random
we-
person like cha.
they
Don't
might
we
just
all know
kill you.
Sorsha?
She laughs almost disturbingly, and she says,
Well, they might just try to kill you before you say it. I understand.
yeah, she says, I don't think that they stand a chance. And to answer your question, I mean, no, we didn't kill the intern. The intern is passed out drunk, being held on a papoose on Ron's back at the moment.
Baby Bjorn.
And will be waking up at some point soon. As soon as that player gets home.
Can you imagine? You go to a bar, you get drunk because everything's screwed, and then you come to on the material plane. Like, what the fuck?
You mean the astral plane? Come to you on the astral plane?
I mean, astral plane.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
just
that
gonna
was
screw it up all night.
3 for 3.
Yeah, that'd be like waking up at the Steampunk World's Fair.
Hey man,
Okay.
you're the one that spent $50 on a box.
I don't even know what to
And
say.
it wasn't even that good of a box. I swear, there's no innuendo there. At all.
Okay.
That's about as raw as you get.
All right.
As what as you got?
Rules as written.
Oh.
Yep.
Raw, yeah.
I'll
Okay.
pass on the rawness, thanks.
You, we pause. We go back to the astral plane. And we have to deal with this combat. So,
Well, since I go first, it's about to be the Astro plane up in this bitches. Let's go.
oh, the astro plane! Nice.
I was wondering when he was going to make
I
that
do
joke.
believe I called it the astro plane from the time of 8 until the time of 10, maybe 11, because I only heard the term in the show Mighty Max and didn't actually read about it in legitimate literature.
The
Yeah,
show
it's-
Mighty Max that all of us know about.
Listen, Mighty Max, the popular cartoon show for the, very, very gender
Mighty Max is
segregated
a
toys.
cinematic masterpiece.
Yeah, it was great. It was a good show. And it was
So
probably
like
what-
Mighty Beans?
No, it was about Mighty Max was about this kid who he found a magic baseball cap with an M on it, and it would activate portals to other dimensions. And there was this barbarian that looked almost like Commander Riker, but with an axe, and he was his protector because he was the chosen one or whatever. And then there was this talking hell.
He had a
dude.
sword.
He had a sword.
Not
Okay.
an axe.
Sorry, he had a sword. And
Yeah,
there's
the
this
sword,
talking-
chain around his wrist, braced around the other. His name was Normie, or
Normie.
Norman was his full name.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
Voiced
Virgil,
by Richard Mall.
Who?
Richard Mall, a.k.a. Bull from Night Court.
I don't even know Night Court.
Big
no.
giant dude.
Oh yeah,
Really?
Night Court. That show that we all know.
Yeah. Anyway, it was a good show. He would travel to different other dimensions or whatever, and it was good. Okay. So
Forgive my excessive oldness.
yeah, yeah,
You are forgiven.
It's my
And-
favorite show.
and only Sean. Sean's the only one who. Anyway, so combat erupts. It's a very dangerous situation, and Astro, you go first. So, what do you do?
Well, seeing how it's a big crabby thing, I'm going to assume it's armored and not probably vulnerable to slashing damage. So I'm going to try something a little different. And I'm going to upcast this because it's only second level spell slot that I have left. We're going to do this. That would be Tosh's Caustic Brew.
It dodges it.
Yeah.
It dodges it. Oh boy.
All right.
Does that do half damage?
I think so. It takes some damage. All right. Any bonus
So
or
it
movement?
beat.
Any
Yeah. Yeah. Movement and bonus action. I have a movement of 30 feet. Where's that movement tool at? Ruler. And I'm gonna go to there. And we're gonna go to there. No. I'm gonna go to here. And gonna slap blood. Tagging in, buddy. And as I do that, I give him Bardic Inspiration.
Ooh. All right. Cool. Done.
I like inspiration.
Yeah, that is my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, he fixes his gaze upon blood. Make a charisma saving throw, blood.
Charisma saving throw. Yeah, that's gonna be so good.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Nat 20, motherfucker!
Yes.
Well, well, actually, you're fine.
It's fine. Actually, it's fine.
Yeah, you're totally fine. Okay, so being irritated by that, he just flies over with frightening speed. Oop, sorry, it's right there. He flies over with frightening speed and tries to clump you, blood, in one bite.
Oh, just a chomp me?
Yeah, just a. Okay, so that's a. I got a 20.
Oh, you got a 22.
I don't know if you
That's
want
fun.
to silvery those barbs, but you can feel free.
Can't. Well, wait, can I? Hold on.
You didn't
Hold
use
on.
your reaction, so you could.
You're right, but I'm out of spell slots.
Oh, then never mind. Yeah, he gloms you.
Wait, no, I got one. Hold on, no, I got one. I have 1 second level left.
Do you
I
want to
thought
do
you
it?
used that on.
Sorry, buddy.
That's all right.
So,
To be on the inside.
yeah, I was gonna say officially it's
Oh.
happening.
Oh, this is the Drax.
Yeah.
The Drax.
I'm gonna
situation.
Drax this situation.
Oh shit. Okay.
I just want to make sure that you're saying for sure you're okay with it.
Wait, going into the stomach of the thing?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, as long as I guess the question is, let's see. Hang on. So if I can actually survive inside its stomach and not actually get chewed, that's What's the possibility that I can get chewed?
I don't know. I'm just asking, is he casting silvery barbs? That's the real question. Are you?
Oh,
ca-
is he asking silver bars?
No,
Oh, I don't know.
no, I am.
Okay.
You are?
We have to hold. We have to hold out for the heroes.
Holding up for. All right. Cool. So I rolled again. Blood does a 29 hit.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Okay. 27 piercing damage, and you get swallowed. And
Get
as you
swallowed.
slip down its gullet, darkness engulfs you, and then you find yourself standing in a cave. We'll deal with that later. Astro, who are you
Oh, boy.
giving advantage to, though, when you cast that?
Well, oh, it has to be a creature I can see since I can't see blood. It does
No,
say
when
that
you
I can
cast
choose
when you
myself.
cast it, you could see him. So
Oh, well then I would give it. Choose a different creature. You can choose a creature you can see within range. You can choose creature has ability on advantage on the next attack, roll, ability check, or saving throw it makes within 1 minute.
mm-hmm.
I'd still give it to blood.
Give it to blood. Okay, cool. Blood. It's your turn, but you're not in this combat. There's nothing around you that is dangerous. We'll come to you in a moment. Astro.
Then I would have given it. I would have given it to myself then. That's fine.
But you didn't know that.
It's
That's
fine.
why I asked you.
I did not know that. You are right. I did not know that. Well, then here's what I'm gonna do. Is it right next to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder why the map's not updated. Hold on. If I click away from that screen, it does not update. That's so frustrating. Because I don't think it did that last stream, so I don't know why it's doing that now. Okay.
I'm trying to think what's the difference between these flourishes. They all kind of read the same or similar. Long speed above until the hits. You can expend one of these.
Oh wait, did we just have a mirror join? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's pause everything because we have to fix the stream. So give us 1 second, everybody.
And you said 29 damage?
I thought it was
Right.
27 damage.
Oh, it's 27.
27.
Yeah. Also, while you fix the stream, do I have time to run to
Yeah, do it now.
the other room real quick?
Do
Yeah,
it.
I'll be right back.
It's because that's like half, so it was just.
If it's halved, wait, but you hadn't raged yet.
No, that's not what I meant. I mean, it's literally half my total HP, roughly. So, like, if it's 29, if it's 27 damage, my total becomes 29, but if it was 29 damage, my total becomes 27, which is hence the confusion.
Okay.
But if it's 27, it's.
Okay, there we go.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh no. Sorry, I messed it up. So Siggy, your screen is just blue dots.
Oh, they're spinning.
Hey, spinning. Oh,
Reminded of a frog in a blender.
something's going. Well, I'm gonna leave it there because I think when she does get it working, that everything's set up correctly. So, okay.
He's the featured camera. But yeah, okay.
All right, so I'm just gonna go back to finishing this combat, and hopefully everything gets fixed while that's happening. So,
All right, so here we go. I'm gonna do a thing.
okay. What are you doing?
I'm going to attack with my scimitar.
You hit.
Okay, so I'm also going to, because I did a thing and I have a flourish. Which one was this? Defensive flourish. When you take the attack action, your turn on my walking speed goes up by 10. Fine. Until the end of the
It's the
turn.
most
If weapon
busted
attack
sword
hits,
barb ability. Yep.
Yep. Attack hits, you can expend a Bardic Inspiration and deal damage equal to the number you roll on the die, and then also add that to my AC.
Right.
So, the bonus action. Well, it's actually not a bonus action, is it?
No,
It's just a thing. It
it's
just
just
happens.
a thing when you make the attack.
Right. Okay, so I made the attack.
Haha.
Right. Right. And then I'm going to add come on. Well, it's not letting me hit. Come on. Where's the There it is.
Okay. And your regular damage?
And the regular damage.
That ability is some straight up bardic bullshit. That's what that is.
I'm a
Yeah.
Swords Bard.
It is the most busted swords barb thing.
Right?
Cool.
And
Bardic bullshit.
And as my bonus action, I'm going to use 2 weapon fighting. But because I have the Bardic bullshit, I just attack again.
Oh, wait. Before you make that decision, I just want to clarify. If that's the end of describing your attack, that scimitar you have, that is just a regular-ass scimitar, right?
That is correct.
It doesn't seem to be damaging it very much, but continue.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go do it again.
Do it. Come on, do it.
Do
Yeah,
it.
you don't hit. You don't hit.
Alright. But my AC temporarily goes up by 5.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna run away. 1, 2, 3.
Okay,
4, 5.
as you go to run away,
Seven.
it's going to try to bite you. Does a 31 hit?
Yeah.
All right.
Even with the 25 AC, it
Yep.
still hits.
33 damage, and you get swallowed.
I'm sorry, how many damage?
33.
I'm down.
Your
This is the
buddy
exact number of HP.
Yeah,
The
your buddy
exact
Blood.
number of HP I had left.
Let's pause there, leaving you in limbo, while we return to the rest of the crew. In Professor Source.
I just gotta say,
What?
it is a good thing this is not 3.5.
Oh, why is that?
Because that whole, if you take more than half your health in one hit, you just die.
Yeah.
From, you will have a chance to just instant
yeah.
die from blood loss. And you're catastrophic shock, death.
There's a similar rule in
Nah,
5th edition where if you, if the amount of damage that would put you below 0 is like equal to or greater than your total max HP or something like that. I think that's how it is. Off the top of my head, it doesn't come up very much. I've only ever had it happen to a player one time in one of my games, and
Almost happened to me once. I got Finger of Death when I had like 1 health left.
Damn, that wasn't with me
And
though,
it
right?
did something. No.
Sounds like a Strahd situation.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
I had like 5. It did 80 some, and I had 70 total. So I was a couple hit points away.
All right. Let me just check to make sure everything is allocated properly for the stream. It is super good. Welcome, Siggy. I'm glad that you are safe and alive. All right. So, as Professor Sorscha takes out an amulet from like in her cloak, and it looks like a miniature orrery of some sort, and she begins chanting, Amira, who is wrapped in a papoose on the back of Ron, begins to awaken from her stupor.
Do any of us notice?
I don't know.
Otherwise, she's going for a ride and doesn't know.
Amira, do you say anything as you awaken from your stupor?
Can't hear you.
Yeah. Muted.
The huge.
Also,
technicals.
Yeah, the technicals. Give me 1 second. While you're figuring that out, Siggy, I do want to send you a quick message. Just about something. It's not super important. It's just something you might want to. It may influence what you say and do.
Because her headphones are off. Your headphones are off. I don't know what that means.
The audio should be coming through the microphone anyhow for her input.
Maybe she is deafened?
Nope, still can't hear you. No.
Technical difficulties. Please bear with us.
I'll bear with
I'll
us.
bear with you all. Thank you, Gateway Drug. It is pretty cool. Look at that shelf. Good
That
shelf.
looks like you're
Illuminati
part of the Illuminati.
confirmed. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's
I mean,
just a bunch
either that or he's got like a Bill Cipher shrine back there.
Crystal.
Can you
yeah.
hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
We got a Siggy.
Listen,
Y'all,
yeah,
today
Ron.
is
Oh, go ahead. What'd you say?
Where am I? You guys, why does my
Oh.
head hurt so bad? What is?
Morning, kid. You're drunk. Hop on down.
What is? Dad, where? Ron, where are we?
All right. Whoa. There you go.
A mirror at the dentist.
I take the baby Bjorn off.
So glad you could join us. Let's go. And she finishes chanting. In an electric zap, reality rushes away from you, and you are suddenly standing in the astral. Give me just a moment.
Oh, you sneaky devil. With the phrasing.
Yeah, I could have said,
Yep.
bear with me. I could have said it.
I'll bear with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Look,
So
I know for a fact you were saying astral plane. That
Yeah,
is
not astral plane.
No, that's not. I'm not hearing that. It's with my hearing. All I'm hearing is it's okay. So you go to the asshole plane.
the asshole plane.
The
So it
asshole
is
plane.
named after your
I mean,
character.
No, that's it's
No,
right
that's
here.
the one that landed in
It
the Potomac.
It is. It is. The troublemakers of your group got shunted.
The asshole plane.
The whole group's the
Wow,
troublemakers of the
Siggy.
group. What are you
Wow.
talking
I
about?
was gonna say, we're all troublemakers.
Okay.
And that's why they're coming to us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like we're all joining into
Getting the
astral
band back together, man.
All right. So, you appear here at this dolmen. You can put yourselves down around it, and I think I have a sorcerer token. You know what? I almost definitely have a sorcerer token. Where's Professor Sorcerer? Yeah, that's right. I just knew.
You knew it was gonna be needed.
That eventually you were going to need her token. Of all of them, I just knew. Nobody's going to need
Yep.
Wellick's token ever, but I just knew something would. So, Amira, do you remember how to drag and drop?
Hey, Sorstra, ask me what my favorite kind of banana is.
No.
I'm trying to drag and drop.
It's Dole, man.
Oh boy.
So if you go to your like Sparkle book, you click on the name the name, not the face, where it says Amira. You click and drag over, and then let go.
I actually do have
There
a
you
favorite
go.
banana.
Yeah.
The Fat Michael.
The Fat Michael.
Roast Michelle.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
The Gros Michel.
I'm sorry. The what?
The gross Michael, man.
The Gross Michael. Gros Michel banana. Go look up what that might be.
Replaced by the Cavendish.
Yes.
You know,
Cavendish.
I
I am so confused.
this
I can't
That's
tell
okay.
if that's like a stripper name or an actual banana name.
yes.
Real banana.
No. I mean that too, but legitimately, there was a variety of banana that is now extinct. If you've ever had the Runts candy, the ones that are shaped like fruit, the banana in that is the Gros Michel flavor.
I thought
That's
that was
why
the
it
cat.
doesn't taste like bananas that exist now.
Ladies
Because
and
the
gentlemen,
bananas
welcome to
exist.
Dungeons and Discourse. On this episode, we will be discussing fruit flavors.
Bro, I could go crazy on bananas. You guys know about the Banana Republics? The Banana
Oh, boy.
Wars?
Yes, I do know.
That's
about the
good
banana
stuff. Banana companies overturn governments because.
Are you familiar with the banana hammocks?
Yeah. I'd rather talk about United Fruit Company
anyway,
than that.
You appear here at this dolmen, standing on a little cluster of bricks that are held together by mortar, and there's some moss growing on it, floating in the silvery mist of the astral. You can see in the distance a giant sort of humanoid statue with a city of glittering spires on its back. And Amira, Nymphalis, and Ron, you can roll Arcana or Religion to see if you know what that's about. That is the only feature you can see around you at all.
Oh,
All right.
I got no idea, man.
Okay. So, Nymphalis and Amira, you know that is the corpse of a god. In fact, Amira, with your 24 religion check, you are pretty sure this is an ancient and forgotten deity. It fell away from proper worship into the category of an old one for some time, and now only vestiges of its power remain. It is a god of divination, but the sort of divination that draws one's mind further and further into the realms of madness. You cannot recall the name, and you believe that it was sort of put out from all of the books, banished from history. Speaking the name of this dead god aloud is dangerous. If there is a city built on its corpse, nothing good can be there.
Sorstra,
Hey,
what the
guys.
fuck is that big thing?
Hey guys, we should how did we get here? Why are we here? We just need to turn around and go back.
Well, we got Blood and Astro, and they're here-ish. We were under the impression that they were right here, if I'm understanding the teleport thing correct.
So Sorsha says, well, at least 10 minutes ago when he cast the spell, they were here. They must be somewhere close by. I certainly hope they're not over there. And about this time, you can all see kind of rising up from the silhouette of that city of shining spires, a ship with tentacles jutting out the front and a nautilus shell on the back and the top of it. You can all roll Arcana to see if you have any clue what that ship could be.
Sure, I'll send it again. Better be lucky than good, I always say.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh, that
Nice.
was close. I got a 0.
Oh, you got a 0! Yes!
It was on 20 for a second.
Well,
Nice.
Nymphalis, you know, of course, that is a nautiloid ship. It is the type of spell-jamming vessel exclusive to Mind Flayers. And as soon as you see it, immediately Source just says, "Time to go!" and chants very quickly. Reality rushes away again, and you find yourselves back in her office. Source just says,
Okay.
"Your friends are dead. You should find new ones."
Yeah. No. We're paying you to do a job. We're going back. Don't care if you're a coward.
She
We have
says,
a job to do.
"I'm not a coward. There are some things we cannot fight. We're going to have to wait a moment. There's no way we can go back there."
I mean,
And
what if
actually,
they just wanted to say hi?
Actually, she's willing to go and drop you off very briefly if you want, but then you'll be stuck, if you would prefer that.
Nope, she's our taxi. She's got to come with.
This is my first day.
She's like, I gotta wait. We have to wait until that ship is nowhere around, or we will die.
Yeah, I don't know what that ship was, but I've never seen anything like that, so it's not really for me. I'll be
So
frank.
how long will a mind flayer hang around, would you estimate, before
What?
we go back?
She says, I don't know. Their ships move very quickly, and they can plane shift basically as easily as I can. So a few minutes and it should be gone. I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay.
Just take a moment to breathe deeply and prepare yourselves.
Stay a moment and listen.
Yeah.
Stay a
moment and listen.
It's quite a treasure you have there.
All right, we
Roger
can't use
Q.
copyrighted.
We can make copyrighted references.
We can reference, I just can't use the soundbite from classic game Diablo. Anyway, so, she waits just a minute or two,
A cave.
and then she says, all right, let's go back. And she teleports you, plane shifts you once more to the dolmen.
On the road again.
Oh, yeah, on the road again. But meanwhile, in the cave.
The cave.
Oh, wait, hold on. I have to move the camera. Hold on. Because I moved it to the other group. Now it's.
You have to move the chimera.
The chimera. You got it. It's a huge ass
Got it.
cave. It's so goddamn big. It's impossibly big. Do you have any idea how big it is? Actually, you don't.
Name
But
of your
it-
sex tape.
Holy man.
I guess that is the title of my sex tape.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
boy.
showing
Okay.
myself out.
Yeah, you should. You should show yourself out. You really set yourself up for that one. And I don't feel bad.
Mm.
All right. So, okay. Here you are in a cave.
We're
So
about dropping
you
the
could
token.
put yourselves near this thing here. You don't appear like right at it, but it becomes apparent pretty quickly in this huge, ridiculous cave full of silence that there aren't a whole lot of things going on. It's just a cave. It's so big. It's much bigger than this map. I couldn't load a map big enough for this cave into Roll20. It would crash. Actually, I don't even think it would let me. It's so big. But you do know
Is it
that
like putting a enchanted item inside a bag of holding?
What?
It's so big that it's like if you put an enchanted item inside a bag of holding and then you end up creating a...
Yep.
Boy.
That's how we got here. Yep. That's how we
Yes, there we go.
That's how There are some skeletons of various humanoids around that you can see. The map is map accurate. The only thing that seems out of place in this cave of dead people is a wooden post here. It's just driven into the ground. There's a wooden sign hanging off of it and a little leather pack nailed to it. It is otherwise completely empty and silent. Blood, Astro appears near you, and he is leaking oil, unconscious.
I try to put the oil back in him,
Make a medicine check.
just like
You do not succeed. Give me a death saving throw, Astro. Do you need assistance with that, or do you know what to do?
Oh
You
no,
don't-
I rolled it. I rolled it. It just didn't go in Roll20. I failed.
You failed. Okay, all right. So, Do you want to keep trying to get that oil back inside him? Stem the flow?
I mean, yes, because there's like my friend is on the ground.
Medicine check.
And oil coming out means oil needs to go in.
I mean, I have a healer's kit on my person.
Do you? Go ahead.
That's not going to help me.
I don't think
Yeah,
that's
you
gonna
just
help.
use
Blood.
it. You just there's no check. You just use it, and it stops the bleeding.
Does blood
Sure,
use it?
but do I know that it's on him?
It's
Yeah, I think.
Would
you
I know how to use
You
it?
Yeah, I think that's one of the few things I would think blood knows how to use. In fact, I think blood historically has used one before.
Has he? Okay,
I think so,
That's
yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
All right. I'll try to use the healing kit on him then,
All
and
right. Astro stabilizes. He's still unconscious.
stabilize the flow.
You are the only.
I'm still gonna
conscious-
try to put the oil back in him though after I use the kit.
Obviously,
Just like
you
pour it
should.
on his face.
You should. Yeah.
What? Yeah. I should.
Okay.
It's what a friend would do.
It's what a friend would do. I hope that if I'm ever unconscious, you try to put the oil back in me.
Exactly.
So here's a question.
Yeah.
If I were to use the healer's kit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Roll20 is telling me to select a proficiency with it.
That's a glitch.
But
Go ahead.
okay, I was going to say, because if I have the all-purpose tool, I'm automatically proficient with all that shit.
No, it's the only
So-
like kit or tool or whatever that doesn't work that
Yeah.
way. It just has 10 charges. Well, at least the new one has 10 charges, and you can expend a charge to stabilize someone. There is a feat healer that lets you use it to administer a little bit of healing with it if you want to, but yes, it doesn't have. There's no proficiency in it. Anyone can use it.
Okay, so I opted for none. So does that mean I got back 14 HP?
No,
No.
you
No,
don't.
okay.
You don't roll. You just spend a charge of the 10 charges, and it stabilizes someone.
Yeah.
So you're at 0.
So now I'm at.
and
I was at 0. Now I'm at 1.
you're at 0, and you're unconscious, but you're not dying.
Oh, well, I was already at 0 because
Yeah.
like I had 33 HP. You did
Right.
33 damage, so I zeroed.
Yep.
So am I now at 0 or am I at?
You're at
1.
0, and you're unconscious,
Okay.
but you're not dying.
Okay. Okay. Well, the Roll20 is because I'm at 0 HP. It thinks I'm down.
You are down. You are unconscious.
Okay, but I don't have to make death saves.
Yes, you are not dying.
Okay, so just for the. Okay.
No problem.
Okay.
Okay, so you're the only conscious being in the cave, Blood. And there's this signpost with a little leather bag and your unconscious buddy. But there's not a giant monster trying to kill you, so there's that.
I mean, there is that.
What do you want to
That
do
is
now?
not a terrible thing to be. I'm gonna try to shake him awake. Like,
Just
Yeah.
don't use me like a shake lady, please.
no,
Yeah.
no, not. You're not a shake weight. Just like,
You can make a medicine check to try to wake him up.
that is the best.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Nope. I don't think that's happening.
No. Yeah, so you're not going to be able to wake him up, but I think you know that in an hour he's going to wake up on his own.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wanted to wake him up now
I
because
know.
now is when we are.
You don't have the ability to do it. You tried and it didn't work.
I don't like. I know.
So
All right. Well, it's time to look around this cave.
All right.
The sign has. Does it have symbols on it?
Is writing, yeah.
Does it have writing? Can I read the writing?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me go to my... Where's the bags of bullshit? Bags of bullshit.
So one question: in this cave, is there like a person in like flamboyant robes that cover their face and they can mimic everybody's abilities?
What?
Did none of you play Final Fantasy VI? Come on, you get eaten by a Zone Eater, and that's how you find Go-Go.
Oh my god, dude! It's been so long since I played that.
For shame.
Never played Final
Yeah,
Fantasy.
man.
They just didn't do it for me.
I've never played a single Final Fantasy ever.
Yeah.
Ooh,
No,
Final
I didn't.
Fantasy VI is one of the best,
Now Mega Man,
if not the best.
Okay, so there is like a whole letter written on there. Do you want me to read that out to you?
Yes.
Hail, adventurer, and may this find be a boon to ye. I have left here in this beast's stomach a cachet of several hundred plane-shift scrolls for your escape. But before you go, I have some words of caution for you, foolhardy arcanists and victims of the same. Seek not to return to this plane. Take great care to avoid all mishaps that might lead here, for the astral dreadnoughts are numerous, and they never forget their prey. If you escape this beast and return, it will find you yet again, and likely it will kill you before it devours you. If a dreadnought does not find you first, the many other horrors will. Mind flayers, Tarrasques, and the like. In fact, it is a miracle you are alive to read this. There is no time, and there is no aging, but there is also no safety. To return without a spell-jamming vessel is sewer slide. Not trying to get our stream banned. Not trying to get our stream banned, guys. Not trying to.
Sure.
Not trying to get our stream banned. There is nothing here worth dying over, and the paths to other planes are even more dangerous than this one. Leave now, and for your own sake, be rid of the astral plane forever. Sincerely, Leomund of the Eight.
Now, how much of that do I understand is the question.
That's a you, I think.
There's a lot of word. There's a lot of big words in there, but I think I do recognize the word scroll.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go look at that bag of scrolls.
Yeah, there is one scroll.
There's one scroll.
Mm-hmm. But it's definitely a bag of holding. I think you're finding that is a bag of holding. So.
Okay, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Free bag.
Free bag.
Yeah, I mean it is a free bag. I'm gonna take the bag and the scroll.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Sitting next to Astro, I'm gonna try to read the scroll.
It's gobbledygook to you.
Gobbledygook.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well, then I'm gonna have to sit here and wait for Astro to wake up, because I'm not gonna leave my friend dead, mostly dead.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting around. So I'm just gonna sit here and guard him until he wakes up.
It's
Okay.
only mostly dead.
Mostly dead. Exactly.
Okay.
Means he's partly alive.
All right. Well, that being said, we return to the other crew. Ooh. Whoa. All right. Hold on. And bow, bow. Okay. So you're there. You're all back at the dolmen, and Professor Sorscha says, "I see, by the way, all your different gran emojis there, beloved wife." So.
We appreciate the support.
Yes, I appreciate your support with your gran emojis. For those of you who don't know, there is a wonderful Twitch streamer named Granny. And you're reacting to the action! Got you! So it's in sync with stuff. I got it. Okay. Good, cool. Alright. Okay. Alright, anyway, so we go back here. You are all at this dolmen, and Professor Source just says, okay, the ship is gone. The only thing around is that god corpse. I suppose we could go check it out.
So, do I recognize the boomerang that's glowing there as being from Astro?
I think, yeah, right? Obviously.
Yeah, so I'm going to see that sitting there and look at a giant dead god and think about my teammates and just kind of sigh and just go, well, if I know them, they probably went that way. Side note: is there a giant hole in the chest of that dead god where its heart may be missing?
There, you can't see well from this vantage point, but you could go check that out if you want to.
No, guys,
Yeah.
guys. Does anybody have bottled water? We can't go over there. We can't go over
Well-
there. Why does my head hurt so bad?
Now who's the coward? And she starts flying over.
Nice.
Yep, I'm gonna go for a flight.
Nice. You got her, Sorscha. Hey, what do I do?
You just think about
think.
moving.
Think, therefore you are.
Ron's definitely gonna be bad at it to start.
Yeah, you probably don't move as fast as other people run, but you will move in the correct direction because the astral plane just sort of moves you. Oh no! Why is my?
Whoa.
I think I'm moving appropriately for
Yes, you are.
a drunk 94-pound girl. There we go.
I will move. you
94
to-
pounds, so you're right now like 3/4 alcohol.
That is completely accurate. Let me just clean up this map here.
Ooh.
All right, you can put yourselves down, and when you get to
Big
this
crab.
city, yeah, there's basically a giant creature. You can all roll Arcana about it. It's the only thing around.
Alright, I get lucky. Come on.
Did it update?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't think the stream updated.
Yeah, sorry.
-1.
I got a -1.
It's like intelligence
On my
rolls on
side.
one of my other characters.
Wow.
So ignore the 12. For some reason it rolled twice. So I got a 6.
All right, you got no goddamn idea what this is.
Got a
I know it's
-1.
big.
Mm-hmm.
Do I take damage?
That big.
You don't take damage now.
Not for
I'm
a
rolling a
negative
Big
ability
damage,
check.
dude.
You think so poorly that it hurts? Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying?
I get real scared by
I-
the magic.
Hurt
On that,
myself,
we agree.
yay. Because my Arcana roll was low.
So,
I focused on the crab.
basically, Sorscha sees it and says, "It's a dreadnought." And she just says, "I've got this." And she starts chanting and dangling her amulet again. And,
Red knot, she says.
dreadnought. It's a dreadnought. And she just plane shifts you out of there. But instead of back to her office, you land in the tummy cave.
Oh.
So as she's
Tell me,
chanting,
baby.
I'm going to ask her, what does that mean to us? What the hell is the dread?
Red knot. For she will see.
Yeah. Dreadnought.
There
So
you go.
you can
Thank
drop
you for
yourself.
getting my dad joke.
Yep. Dreadnought. Got it. So she says,
Yeah.
it's
I got it.
big scary crab, and
Oh, like-
it will eat you, and it moves very quickly. But here we are. You can all drop yourselves in a little cavey cave. She looks down at the unconscious Astro, and she says, yes, heroes.
Astro fall down.
I think I'm going to throw up now.
Well, don't throw up. You can heal him.
I can't. Yeah, so I am going to. I have the perfect spell, y'all. Look at this.
It's called Cure Wounds. While you're casting that, hello, Mr. Nat One. I don't know if you're one of my players or just a random person coming in for some D&D, but welcome to ask questions later.
It's an unfortunate name you rolled.
Yeah, yeah. It's rough.
Whoa.
Did you cast Cure Wounds? It didn't pop up if you did.
No, I have one that's specific that I'm going to pull up once
Oh.
I figure out. There, spare the dying.
Oh no, he's spared. He's already stabilized.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he is stabilized.
Yeah. You
This
don't have
is
to cast.
yeah. Sorry.
Indeed, correct.
Not brain. It's been a day. We'll just leave it at that.
I agree.
Extremely appropriate for your character.
Yeah, you are drunk as hell.
Mood works.
Yes. You're like, I gotta spare the dying, and they're like, wait, no, he's okay. And you're like, all right, here we go. All right, Astro, you awaken as Amira is tenderly administering the healing light of her Lord and Savior Senpai.
Astro friend awake.
Yeah, if you were to look at my eyes, it would just be like the boot up screen of computer BIOS, like.
That'd be great.
Okay. Source just says, all right, we're done here. And she just uses her amulet again. And everybody goes back to her office.
Nice.
So does that bag come with us? Did Blood have that in hand with everything?
I mean, that's on my person. That and the scroll are both on my person.
Good.
But
Handy later.
yeah, that's
For holding things and not ever doing this again. That's what you meant, right?
This was not intentional. This was we really should have searched that body first problem.
Wasn't a body
We
yet.
really shouldn't have made it a body.
Well, technically, it wasn't a body.
It wasn't a body.
It wasn't
As-
a body.
it is now.
As you all
Yeah,
start
it is
debating
now.
this in Sorcerer's office, she says, no, out, go.
It's my first day.
Professor.
I'm gonna pat Amira on the head. Welcome to first day. Just laugh.
Professor, can I have like a mailing address? I'll send you a invitation to the next cookout we have.
She says, you can send it to me here, and I don't eat.
Okay. Sorry. And then Ron just like turns around
You
and
should
leaves.
talk to somebody.
I mean, it's a great diet plan.
Really trying to be nice out here, man.
Source just not a nice. You could all take a moment to re-drop
Not a
your
nice.
spiffy new tokens. And you don't necessarily have to go back to the office. It's just a good neutral screen as you regroup and figure out what your next move is. But do you go back to the office?
I mean, probably to regroup and do things. Plus, also the stream caught up. Cool. But yeah, I mean, I think that makes the most sense since half of us were just in the astral plane and half of us got there for a moment to be like, "Hey, everyone!"
I think we were all in the astral plane.
Yeah, we should
You guys
also
were there longer.
we should go back to office to pick up our money so that we could actually use it.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I have so many questions, you guys. What happened? What?
We went to a fun place.
I have no idea.
I got
And-
eaten by a crab.
How? Last thing I remember was going to the morgue. And then I was back in my old college dorm room, but then I was in. I'm so confused.
I think the college was a dream. She went bad in the morgue. No idea how. And then you got so drunk you blacked out.
No idea how.
I
Not
don't drink though. How did that
no,
happen?
you drank. I don't know.
I
Might have been
did?
peer pressure. I'm sorry about that. And then now we're here.
And now we're here.
I would say it's less peer pressure and more stop the crying.
Why was I? Who was
Alcoholism.
crying? I am. Why does my head hurt so
Crying,
bad?
more screaming, and eating hair, and then crying. Yeah, like that.
Okay. Amira, go ahead and drop your token down here so that we have your token in the office.
Yeah, I can't see anything. It's just a big black square.
Can you see the ping that I'm pinging?
Hey! I had to put my token.
Okay. There you go. So, you are now in the office. Even when it's a black square, if I ping, you'll still see where the ping is at, and you can try to get as
Yeah.
close to that as you can. In this map, it doesn't seem to matter because it's your office, but
I'm just not functioning.
because of how drunk you are, I got it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Exactly.
Wasn't that
Hangovers
what it
are.
was? So
Awful.
okay, you are regrouping, catching Amira up on what she missed, and you have an investigation that you're in the middle of before this went horribly sideways.
Oh yeah.
You went
did.
in,
That.
yeah,
Technically.
you checked out a body of Will Wonderly at the morgue, found out some weird stuff. Cops showed up. They were being sketchy. They just wanted to talk to you, but you decided to kill them instead.
Oh, I didn't.
All right.
No.
You guys, I still haven't graduated. We can't go around
Technically, I
killing
didn't die there.
cops.
Because I didn't get a turn that combat.
Oh man.
That's two combats where I didn't get a single turn. I'm very upset.
We unconscious them at the morgue.
That's
we
fair.
killed them in the astral plane.
And that
I'm
makes
not
it.
sure there's a legal distinction there.
Yeah. Yeah.
One would
It's like
argue
maritime
that
law.
exactly. One would argue that the astral plane is beyond the realms of the laws of Raingard and Kopesh.
Okay, well, if the dean of the school asks, you have to explain that to them and get me out of jail.
It's
my first day.
At most, they could charge us with assaulting a police officer if they even know that's what happened.
They probably do.
I didn't hit.
Well,
me.
Amira.
Rip Sabrina!
From here.
While you folks would like to discuss the happenings of the day and the results of the preliminary examination of the body at the morgue, personally, I need some maintenance.
Fair. Yeah, I guess we can discuss. So far, I mean, it really hasn't been that long, right?
No.
Yeah, I mean,
Probably
what,
like
most like a couple
Mid-afternoon.
Yeah, a couple hours.
I have
yeah.
been shot, and I have been eaten by a spacecraft.
Oh,
No,
me too.
I'm not saying that you can't go get some R&R. And not all that much to catch up on. We did go to the morgue. That was great.
I'm just gonna go into my office and hit a short rest button.
Sure. So, what did we learn at the morgue? Nymphalis, go. You first.
Okay. So the jaw, teeth, lips, and tongue were post-mortem removal, like they were ripped off, but there were no teeth marks. And what killed him was the absolute gore, like somebody shoved a blender in his chest, making a hole. That killed him. There was some tiny bits of fur or hair found in the hole, just 2 little fibers.
I have them!
Hey, doing your job.
I did good.
On his belongings, we found his shirt torn and just soaked in blood. His trousers bloodied at the top. Boots. There's a ring that was just pathetic, but that was about the extent of it.
Well, that sounds like pretty conclusively not pig for
Definitely not.
cause of death and face mauling at least.
Mm-hmm.
If there was no bite marks on the face. Could have been some pig in big wound, or maybe. But
You would hear Astro from his office say, "Well, at least not the flying variety."
right. So we know that. We do have a second spot to investigate. We can go to the carnival where the pigs are.
Likely a good idea. Also, side note for anybody watching, if that voice is really hard to understand or obnoxious, please let us know.
Yes, that's a good point. Please let
Please.
us know.
Got to experiment.
Yeah.
I had
That's
completely
okay.
forgotten about the voice because it's been such a hectic day. So
You just thought that was regular voice, like that's just.
I was
how it
like, "What
sounds.
the heck? I know the microphone you're using. What is going on?"
New surgery we haven't been told about.
Yeah, it's my. Yeah. All right.
Took one
So
of those Zoom tubes from when you were a kid and just had it installed.
that's disturbing. So you kind of have some thoughts about this dude's death, which suggests that Jessica Lynn was right. But where do you want to go from here?
We haven't been to the carnival site, have we?
No, you haven't been to the carnival, and it is open. Yeah, you could go to the carnival.
Yeah, I
go to
mean,
the
we should go there.
Can I get
before
cotton
evening.
candy?
Probably. You should get water first.
Oh, water sounds so good.
Unfortunately, the pitcher only dispenses coffee.
That might also work. Maybe a fantasy ibuprofen.
You probably have those from.
Eric.
Yeah. All right. Get down that coffee. Let Astro do his little short rest, and then I guess you're headed to the carnival.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good to go.
When you get to the carnival, this is the overall map. Okay. Let me. Is that too loud?
Kind of blurry.
No, the map
Bruce
is fine
Loosh.
to me. Am I supposed to be hearing like carnival
Oh,
music?
there it goes.
Yeah.
Goes.
I'm just impressed by the big top.
Big top. That it says big top.
The big top. Big top.
Yep. I don't know if there's a joke there.
Pretty big.
I'm missing it. Okay.
Straight people are so boring.
Wow.
Oh no, I got where you were going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Big top. Got it. Yeah. Thank you, beloved wife. Yes. Okay. Thank you. She got your joke. Got it.
Reminding you.
Thank you. Thank you,
so-
Katie.
Caitlin, not Katie.
Caitlin.
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry for that.
That's okay. So you.
Someone in chat does say it's not easy to understand.
Yeah, I was just about to say, real quick, let's test to see if this is better. I just adjusted it, so let me change it. So tell me if this is easier to understand, but still sounds interesting.
I think it
Thank-
does.
I think that's a little easier to understand and still interesting.
Better, says
Awesome.
Emmy. Good. Cool.
Beautiful.
Sweet.
Good, cool, and nice. All right. Okay, so this is the Broach Loach Sisters Traveling Carnival. So if you see, there's a ton of love. There's a Ferris wheel. There's a dragon rail, which is kind of like a roller coaster. There's Midway, Big Top. There's some exotic animals. There's some side shows, and this unlabeled area toward the north is basically just like the camp where the carnies are set up. And they're kind of just set up in like a big empty lot near the docks, but not like the ocean's like you can smell it, but you can't see it kind of thing. It's somewhere nearby, but you're not like right at the docks. So, okay. It's another cloud-covered day in Rainguard. The rain isn't coming down right now, but it was earlier. It probably will again later. And by the time you did your rest and got here, it's about 4:30 in the evening. The sun will be going down in the next hour or so. But the carnival will keep going into the night, as carnivals do. Where do you guys want to go first? Or do you want to split the party?
Let's not.
No,
We've done enough
I
of
think we
that
just did
bullshit.
that, didn't
Thank
we?
you very much.
Fine. So where are we going?
I mean,
I want to go
imagine-
pet the kitties. Look, I think we should go to where the animals are, because that is,
They're
They're
called
the
children. You don't pet them.
Oh boy.
They have to consent first.
Wow.
Those are piggies.
I do have a morale patch that says do not pet.
Beautiful. You are
Yeah.
both correct and incorrect at the same time. Context is key. I agree with Miss Amira. We should visit the exotic animals section first.
That's where
as
he's
it
supposed to
should be
go.
a priority.
I'm gonna turn
Let's
you
go
up a
look at the
little bit.
piggies.
Okay,
Let's
so you
just
want to go
move
to the
mic
exotic.
closer.
If you want to go to the exotic animals, that's cool. What I want to do for this kind of big area map is somebody's going to represent. There we go. Thank you, Amira. You are representing the whole ass party until you guys split up. So you go to the exotic animals, and I don't necessarily have like an individual map for each area of the carnival because that's not necessarily necessary. I hope you don't try to fight all of the caged animals. Now that I said it,
But it's easy XP.
yeah, it isn't though. It isn't. You get negative XP
No.
for killing the caged animals. But I will tell you what you find when you go.
I wouldn't
He's-
let them.
He's not wrong. They're caged. They can't get away. It'd be very efficient.
But it's no fun.
Okay.
Nobody mentioned fun.
I did.
When
care.
when you get to the exotic animals, there's an empty cage that has a sign that says "Flying Pig," and the other cages have interesting animals. I'm just trying to find my.
Hammurabi, no.
Why no piggy?
Oh my god.
You seriously have a carnival background. That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
She has all the background.
That's amazing. So, yeah, there's like a displacer beast that has the ends of its like tentacles snipped off. There's a giant green gorilla in a cage. Just some other strange animals. There's a unicorn in a cage. Just some exotic animals in here.
How big are these cages?
They're large.
This is horrific, and I think they need to be set free.
They're big enough for the animals to like maybe turn around once. You know, not that big.
I'm going to approach the green gorilla.
Roll 1d4.
1d4.
When you approach the gorilla, it attempts to punch you. It like just punches up against the fence or the cage wall, and it just keeps doing it. It's just pounding as soon as you're like near it. It's just bam, 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 and it is about, I would say, head level. It is seriously trying to punch you in the head repeatedly. And Phineas says, on a scale of 1 clown to 10 clowns, how creepy is this carnival? Well, stay tuned, Phineas. You might see some familiar faces. That's all I can say.
How many people are like around us? Is it just us over here?
It's pretty packed. Yeah. So also there's a sign like at the entrance area where you come in where if to walk around or whatever, that's fine. If you want to go in the big top, it's 2 silver, and if you want to access any of the rides, that's also 2 silver. But otherwise, you can just walk around and do whatever.
I say usually you go in the big bottom, not in the big anyway.
Yep, I got that one. I got that one.
Hey, you can talk from the bottom, okay?
Power bottom? Anyway, so what we are going to
Hey,
do...
I saw
We're here to
We
investigate the
can't.
pig bottom, okay?
So there's some animals, and at least one thing that's clearly not an animal. I would say everyone except for Blood, and you know what? Everyone except for Blood and Ron, honestly, knows that the unicorn is not really an animal. It's like a celestial that's intelligent, and this is kind of horrific. Nymphalis is morally correct for once, and it's quite disturbing. So I don't know. What do you guys want to do about this?
Wow.
I would like to free the unicorn.
I should
I
describe.
vote we investigate the pig pen first, then free the unicorn.
Maybe let's free the unicorn after we're all done here.
I want to describe something that might also dissuade you from trying to free the unicorn in the middle of the carnival. There are families walking around with their children, and
I'm going to free the unicorn.
patrols of ogres that are wearing they're like stuffed into little tunics that have Broach Loach Sisters traveling carnival stamped on it, and they're just like walking around as security. So.
Well, I'm going to walk towards the unicorn cage and hope somebody grabs me and pulls me back.
Do you guys pull her back?
Oh, I mean, well, don't free it. It's probably not going to be happy about.
Astro would
Captured.
just step in front of her. Mission first. Moral, ambiguous duties later.
Okay, but I'm so thirsty. And my head hurts.
Oh, there's concessions in the midway.
Now I need to know how.
Says
Yeah, we can
a
just go get.
helpful Carney.
Thanks, Carney. Ignore that stuff we were saying before.
Oh, it's
Somebody
okay.
go
If you
buy
try to free
her
the
an
unicorn, the
orange
ogres will kill you.
Julius.
What'd you say?
All right.
Not if I rode the unicorn out of there.
What'd you say, Nymphalis?
Somebody go buy her an orange Julius.
Oh, that would make interesting vomit later. Ooh.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would.
An orange.
Somebody win me a stuffed animal.
An orange Julius plus what a freshly deep fried churro.
Ooh, chunky.
And then you shake them up and you put them on a ride, and it's just everywhere.
Oh my god.
I don't think you would have to shake Amira up right now to get the churro and
No, but it'd be funnier.
an orange
Well,
Julius anyway.
How about we
Like,
investigate?
grab and shake.
Yeah, so
I
some
know-
people were talking about investigating the pig cave. It's closed and locked, and there are ogre guards walking around here. So that's a thing.
have to
If
go
you
in
wanted
and
to investigate
use
that,
the-
you're probably going to have to either come back sneaky or talk your way into being able to. Or you could check out another.
Can I
Well, let's
just
just look
stand
from the
in
outside.
front? That
Does anybody have a decent stealth score?
Wait, hold on. What was Ron saying? I missed it.
Let's just look from the outside to start.
That's when Astro
Logical.
was going to say the same thing. Like when we were at the morgue, I Sherlock Holmes the body up and down. I'd like to do the same thing here with each of the cages. Would you make me roll one roll per cage, or just
Yeah, I'd say
stand
one
there
roll
and
per cage.
observe a whole?
Let's start with the pig one, and you guys can give me perception checks.
Perception or investigation?
I don't think you can really investigate this cage because you would have to be able to get in there, move things around, look at things close up.
Fair enough.
Nymphalis.
While I'm receiving.
My eyes are too blurry.
My eyes are just normal.
Brain not good.
Nymphalis and Astro, you don't see anything unusual in that tent. Not in that tent. Sorry, in that cage, and it just looks like there's straw around. There's a trough for feeding. It looks like like a pig lived there. It smells stinky. There's a little whiff of musk and poop. Nothing noteworthy.
Hey, Mr. Carney. Man.
Yeah, Carney comes rushing over and he's like, "How can I help you?"
What's your name?
Cornelius.
All right, Cornelius.
Chuck
No,
needs a
it's
Bob.
Cornelius.
Got it. Cornelius. Let's get straight to it. We're doing an investigation of the incident that happened in this here cave.
Oh,
Um,
no, pretty sure the constables already came through.
Yeah, the constables did come through. We're private investigators hired by the family of the victim.
Interesting.
So can we Well, I mean, option 1, can you just let us in? That would be great. Option 2, can we speak to somebody higher up in the carnival to kind of get this all cleared? Can we come back later? Like, do you have a boss?
While you're talking to him, 2 ogres like walk up behind him to like sort of back him up, and another ogre is walking
fine.
up behind you.
That's fine.
And you can make a persuasion check though for this guy.
I would love to.
And I give him the help action.
How? You haven't said anything.
While that's going on, I'm
not,
going
not
to
exactly.
step away.
I'm gonna try to be really cute.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm just gonna, put my hand on Ron's shoulder and give him a bardic inspiration.
Well, what do you say to give him a bardic inspiration?
I think he has to sing.
You don't have to.
I don't have to sing.
Oh, I wanted to have fun. Go ahead.
Let's see.
The bug is invisible.
Trying to be
What do you say, Sean?
real hard.
Well, at first I was afraid. I was petrified. You got this, boss. Go ahead.
All right.
Okay, and Nymphalis, you're trying to hide where?
I'm just stepping away while they're all talking distracted and just carapace, using the chameleon ability to just fade away.
Okay.
What's Bardic, a D6?
Yeah,
Oh,
this
right.
level
Yeah. Hold on. 1d6.
Ogre.
Yep. Display.
Nice.
Okay. So
19.
Cornelius says, listen, I'd love to help you out, but I couldn't let you in if I wanted to. I don't even have the keys. You'd
I have the key. That might work.
He says you'd have to talk to. Hold on. He's going to tell you who. I just have to find the guy's name.
While he's finding out the guy's name, is like Astro. He's like, if it's a matter of just needing to open the cage, I can certainly do that. We were just being polite and asking first.
No, we're not just gonna break in.
He says,
no
not breaking
crime, no
in.
crime
He
here.
says
no crime.
you'd have to
Stop
talk to
breaking in.
Trainer, and he could tell you about it. And honestly, and he gets cut off by the ogres, and one of the ogres says, "You touch cage, I touch you."
Totally fine, man.
No touching here.
Ogre.
Oh my god.
How? Just
There's
out
a
of
Shrek
curiosity,
background. Just so you know.
this. I'm not trying to imply anything, but how big are these ogres?
They are.
Like I'm 6'6",
They are large size.
large size. Okay.
So, they're like 8-9 feet, right?
No touch
Like
cage.
12 feet tall.
We know,
bigger
we
still.
no touch cage, boys. All right, thank you, Cornelius. Where can we find?
It's
What was it,
it's
Trevor?
Cornelius. Trainer. Yeah. Well, if he's not here right now, he's probably just in his wagon.
Can one of your fine friends behind you escort us to the wagons?
Oh. Yeah. No. He's not with the other wagons. He's behind the big top.
Okay.
Not like all the way behind the
So
big
we're-
top, just right behind the. Yeah, he like points. You can see it.
Got it,
from
got it,
where
got
he's
it.
at. He's like, it's right there.
And we're good to just go knock on the wagon and.
I don't know. He's a pretty private guy.
I'm just saying, in terms of the carnival, I'm not like you, nice folk, all the way up there. Not gonna go ahead and remove us for going to ask Trevor a question.
He says, 1 second, and I don't think any of you speak Orcish, or not Orcish, Ogre. Do you? Does anyone speak Ogre?
No.
All right.
No.
So he says some stuff real quick to one of the ogres, and the ogre nods, and then Cornelius says, he'll take you over.
Thank you. What's your name?
He just stares at you, like glaring. He doesn't-
Cornelius, can you ask him what his name is?
Oh, his name's Ogbar.
Got it. Thank you, Ogbar.
Okay. Are we headed over there then?
We're headed.
Oh yeah, let's head over.
Okay. I think I do have a map for that particular thing, so...
So many sexy orcs going on back there. So many
If you
there's
have
a-
a,
gorgeous ogres.
let's say, if you have a map ready for it, that makes me concernicus.
Just because it
No,
might
no,
have
his name
a lot
is
of detail.
Cornelius.
It might have a lot of details. So here's this ogre. We know his name now, Ogbar. Let me put him in here.
Ogbar the Ogar.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty Ogar.
And so he just walks over here and like points at the back of it.
Thank you, Akbar.
Mm-hmm. There's a horse tied up over here. There is a small sheep, a lamb tied up here. A baby.
Nice.
And then these are little
Why
small
is there
feet.
only one lamb?
I don't know.
What
And
are they
then-
going to do with one little lamb?
That's a good question. And
I
then
believe that might be lunch.
these are chickens in little cages here.
My wife loves chickens. I go up to the door and knock on the door.
Okay, move yourself over to that there. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I
should
moved
put this-
everybody. Did I? I did, but for some reason
No,
it didn't
I'm
change
there,
the
I'm there,
stream.
I'm there.
The stream didn't go though. Hold on. Boom.
Follow Ron up there.
Okay, put yourself over there. When you get over there, Ron,
Oh, I did.
the lamb starts to try to like rub its head against your hand as you're walking up.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. What's up, little guy?
I'm just going to pet the lamb.
Good scritchies.
He like licks you and makes happy little lamb sounds.
I sniff it.
Nymphalis?
A little lick.
Not right now.
Can you see me? Is the question. With 25 on my stealth.
Almost
I mean,
certainly I
you're-
can't.
Yeah, no, you're not invisible, and there's nothing out here for you to hide behind unless you like crouch behind this wagon. But he would have watched you walk up to the wagon. It's just so open right here. There's nothing to hide behind.
Skittering among the cobblestones.
Army crawl
Yeah,
with 6 limbs.
sick.
Do it
Yeah,
real fast.
that's disturbing, and I never.
That's
was-
Like an actual
The-
insect.
Yeah.
The General Grievous
Please
skitter.
never. Okay, I quit. So, all right. Yeah. What do you?
Only after a session and a half. That's
I
a new
know.
record for us.
Yeah. What do you guys want to do here at this wagon?
I want to knock on the doorway.
Yeah. A voice
Find a
says.
solid piece of wood.
A voice says from within, "Go away."
Sir, we've got a couple of questions.
No
We were told to
response.
come and talk to you.
No response.
I'm just going to knock really obnoxiously, like,
We don't want any.
Sir, I've got a... I look at Amira and I wink and I go, Sir, we've got a lost child here and we really need your help.
find my mommy! Is he falling for it?
There's no response.
Sir!
I'm going to hold up my coin pouch and give it a shake by the door.
That's an interesting thing. So when you do that, you do hear a little bit of like footsteps, but they're very, very faint, small footsteps. Make perception checks.
I think I might know what's behind the door.
Astro and
Most
Nymphalis,
people know what's behind the door.
and Amira, yeah. You see little hands kind of grabbing at the bottom crack of the door, but they're clearly not humanoid. They're more simian. teeny
Oh.
tiny hand.
Monkey.
See, I was thinking.
Oh. So cute.
Parsimon?
Persimmon.
Yep, it's a
Persimmon.
parsimon. Mm-hmm.
Oh, fruit hands.
With the
Welcome to
reaction
Dungeons and Discords. Tonight we're talking about fruit.
Fruits.
More fruit.
More fruits.
See, with the little grabby hands at the coin shaking, I thought it was goblin at first, but
Wow, that's racist.
Racist against
Oh my
goblins.
Yeah.
Do all green people just look alike to you? Ogbar's not gonna like that.
Yeah.
Astro might be colorblind, so yes.
I throw a gold piece.
You only see
On
an
the
amber
ground.
monochrome.
Mm-hmm. It's like that amber,
Like on the on the cobblestone or on the like little ledge where you would climb up into
Like,
the back of the wagon.
You know, if there's like a couple of steps up,
Mm-hmm.
I like slowly bring it down and put it on the step beneath the top level.
Like you see the little tips of the fingers of the monkey hands reaching out, like trying to get, but the door doesn't open.
Correct. Yeah. I don't.
Are there windows to this wagon?
I give the monkey hands a coin.
There are not any windows to the wagon. If you put it where the monkey hands can reach, it like grabs it, slides it under the crack, and disappears.
Sir, are you locked in your wagon? Do you need assistance getting out?
There's no
I
response.
smell smoke.
Nymphalis.
You beat me to it, Lahel. You beat me to it. I was
Look, man.
told in advance, though. There's no smelling of smoke.
You can do it.
I know.
I'm just saying you'll get arrested.
Yeah.
Also, there's an ogre
not the
right
cops this
there.
time.
Hold on.
You can only burn the buildings
Hold on.
down
No,
when
no, no, no,
you're
no,
the.
no. I got this. DM, would this be persuasion or would this be deception? I think I know what this would be.
For what?
It sounds like you know the answer to that
I
question.
think I know the answer to this. In Astro's most convincing, pleading, human-esque voice, he's going to beseech Ogbar. I think there's a problem in the wagon. You need to break the door down, and we need to get them out. It's an emergency.
I don't think Ogbar speaks common.
He did. He said. They said something.
No, he didn't say.
You
anything.
touch Cage, I touch you.
That was a
One
different
of them said that.
That was a different.
That was a
one.
different one.
Ogbar.
Oh, okay.
I want to try something. I'm going to walk up to Ogbar and make real big anime kawaii eyes. And reach out for his hand. And see if he takes my hand.
He does not.
Okay, well that answered that question. Okay, never mind.
Oh, did I actually click it? Shit.
You clicked deception.
I was hovering over it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to click it. Damn it.
Can I try the handle?
You can try the handle.
Is it open?
No. It's locked.
Ugh.
Well, we can go somewhere else and come back.
Oh, when you try the handle, though, a voice inside says, "Go away."
Yeah, we're going. We'll be back later.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You guys. Astro, you can break down the door, right?
Or I could unlock the door.
Okay, even better. Do it.
No, there's a 15-foot tall guard right there.
Okay,
He
well,
doesn't speak common, but he does understand crime.
we just gotta make him go away. Because I think there's animals in there.
This is a great idea and a great point. I think if Nymphalis maybe did a little wander around the front there and blended into the wagon, and we stood around here for a little bit, Ogbar might just forget that there was 5 of us, and then we could, the 4 of us could leave with Ogbar,
I will 100%.
And then Phallus
Yep.
is free to commit war crimes on his own.
He moves out here so he can keep an eye on, like, all of you at once.
Can't see me
Yeah,
from
he
across the
can't see you
wagon.
there.
There we go.
Yeah, he's gonna go.
You're screamed.
It's not like I moved.
Yeah.
I'm just standing.
Yeah, I mean, I can't argue with that. He's trying to keep an eye on all of you, but you managed to hide your way away from him, Nymphalis. And then, as soon as he realizes he can't find you, he starts flipping the fuck out, and he's shouting stuff in Ogre, and he starts, like, looking around, and the horse is getting spooked and kicking up, and he's just, like, actively looking around for where this person is.
I'm going to crawl underneath the wagon. So
Okay.
it's
I'm gonna get away from the
likely to find
wagon.
me.
Yeah, he starts shouting at you all in Ogre and motioning like this with his hands, like pushing away.
Yeah, we're just gonna leave the wagon. I
Yeah.
think. You say, okay, sorry, goodbye.
Backing away. Dad!
Okay. He sits down right there, staring at the back of the wagon. All right.
At the back of the wagon, though.
Big
Yes.
man confused.
He has no idea what to do with this situation. All right, Nymphalis, you're like clung to the bottom of the wagon at this point. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, I basically crawled underneath it, so I'm underneath it.
Okay.
So, you know, Ogre's not going to be able to fit under there to find me.
0%.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Nymphalis, how far can you speak in head?
120 feet. So all of you are within range.
Easy.
Yeah.
Nymphalis. I'm gonna try to maybe, I don't know, go find a carny in a different spot of the carnival and just say that there's an ogre over here that looks distressed and might be confused. And then hopefully one of Ogbar's superiors comes and gets him and takes him away. He's gonna say something
Okay.
like, there was a big bug and I got scared, and then, you know, he'll be like, okay buddy, time for bed.
So here's a question. With this carnival, are there any, like, fireworks or anything going off?
No, not right now.
Not nighttime
Or
yet.
any loud noises? Like, loud, like...
Don't you hear the
integral
roller
loud
coaster?
noises
Any what?
that would,
There's a roller-
you know, cover sound.
Not
I've
right
got a
here.
revolver.
There's some sounds like from within the big top, but not enough that like you can't hear what's going on right where you're at.
I really should have taken thaumaturgy. Damn it.
Well, I'm going to ask the party. Do we think the ogre will lose his mind more if I try to open the bottom of the wagon? It will be loud.
I think the ogre might be liable to start breaking shit. I think it
That
would
may
be more,
solve our problem. If he breaks it open, that's on
Yeah.
him, not us.
but he's gonna break it open and then break it more, probably. Because all he knows is that there's a bug here somewhere. And I think he's either gonna forget about you, or he's gonna forget that he's supposed to be protecting the carnival.
I have an
What?
idea.
I think we just wait it out and you disappear from his mind.
Give me 1 second. I have another idea.
Okay.
He doesn't know where I am. He can't hear where I am. I'm going to tell him where I am.
Oh.
So I'm going to speak into the ogre's brain, and I'm going to tell him, I'm sorry that you lost track of me. I'm on the other side of the cages if you'd like to have a conversation.
I need to check something. Because I need to know the exact wording of your racial telepathy. There's
120 feet has to be speak. They have to speak a language, and I have to be able to see them.
okay, a language. You don't have to share a language.
Nope, just a language. They just have to
Okay.
understand some language. I don't even have to speak it.
Okay, so what is it that you said to me?
I'm sorry that you lost track of me. I'm over on the other side of the cages if you'd like to have a conversation.
All right, give me a deception check.
This is gonna be great because my fucking charisma is my lowest stat.
Well, guess how wise an ogre is.
Yep, that's my hope. Here goes.
Oh, God.
Wow. So he stands up and he just goes, "Rah! Rah!" and he just starts shouting, and this horse is freaking the fuck out. It's becoming
All we need.
problematic. He breaks free of his bond there, jerking the cart a little bit, the wagon, and he starts to trot off away from Ogbar. I'm gonna put a little X here.
Way to go, Ogbar. You lost your boss's horse.
Oh God.
Yeah, he just starts, like, he literally walks up, and I think he can do this. Yeah. Okay, so he just tips over the wagon. Just rolls it over onto its side. Nymphalis, you are no longer hiding because there's nothing for you to hide under. And he screams.
Blended into the environment.
Yeah, say, would he notice me because I'm matching the stone if I'm just lying on the ground and not moving?
That's true. I would say it's a new stealth check, though, because the conditions have changed.
Okay. Alright, then I will roll that again. Come on, thing, let me do it. There we go, at advantage.
He doesn't see it. He doesn't see
Wow.
it. He just starts, you know, screaming. He comes over here. He's like picking up chicken cages. Comes over here. He's freaking out. I'm
gonna start running. I'm gonna start running through the carnival, going, "Help! Help! There's an ogre and a horse on the loose. They've gone mad.
Make
Help!
a persuasion check, because it's true, or performance, whichever one you want to do.
Let's see.
Can
They're the
Astro
same.
get in on this?
Sure,
By
Astro.
echoing the same thing?
Sure. Giving him help. Yeah.
Wait.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
say Ron and Astro
Wow.
here because you guys go running off to. Okay.
Ron didn't need any help.
Okay. Night of the 20s. Yeah. So basically, some carnies come running and they shout out some stuff in ogre, and a couple ogres come running over, and you can come back with them if you want, but I only deleted your
Yeah.
tokens because you had to run away to do that. But
No, that's fair. I will. Yeah.
so give me 1 sec. Bear with me, I should say.
I'll bear with you.
And also with you.
And I'll put
All right. Really, what can I say to that? So some more ogres.
Just say fuck you.
you could say bear with me a lot more. I feel like you're intentionally not saying it.
Yep. I can stop censoring myself, I guess. So some ogres come over and they start talking to him in ogre and trying to chill him out. And there are a few carnies that come over, and one of them in particular just starts shouting. He's like, "What the fuck, Ogbar?" And he just like is screaming. He's like, "My fucking wagon!" And he comes over here and he's just like, "You put it back right now!" And he's just losing his mind. And Ogbar's trying to
Wait,
explain.
is he saying that in common?
Yeah, he's saying it in common. And Ogbar is desperately trying to talk to this other ogre in ogre, explaining the whole situation. You see he's like pointing and he's gesturing. Some of these carnies come over, they shout some stuff in ogre, and these other two ogres come fix the cart. And this guy who's shouting right here, he just says, "My horse! Ugh! Oh no, is the lamb okay?" And he comes over here and he's checking on the lamb to make sure it wasn't like jerked too much by the thing being tipped over.
Oh God, is the lamb okay? Me and
Yeah,
that thing just started being friends.
I bet his parrot inside and hook up.
yeah, it's
Jerk lambs. I cook in Caribbean.
it's not good inside.
Pirate is upset.
I don't.
Monkey is upset.
I don't have a completely fucked turned on the side map for the inside of the trailer.
Just put a big X over that.
Should have thought
as
of
well.
that.
Yeah, I should have thought of that. You're right. I should have thought you would piss off an ogre while hiding from him. Why?
To be fair,
To be fair,
Yeah. I
You've
mean,
met us all. You
we
know us.
literally went to the astral plane last session.
I know. This is what I asked for. So
Tipping over a wagon seems like pittance.
one of these ogres kind of like ushers Ogbar away, and Trainer, tells one of the carnies to tell this other ogre to just stand here, keep watch. Trainer goes inside the wagon to see what's up, and he closes the door and locks it behind him, and he's in there for a while.
So wait a sec. Trainer was not in the wagon.
Correct.
no.
Correct.
What was in the wagon?
That was a parrot
Parrot.
monkey.
Monkey and a parrot.
Okay.
Ron probably
That's-
doesn't know that. But
Yeah, I don't think Astro knew that either.
I don't think Sean knew that. So
Yeah.
No, I don't think Sean knew that either.
after like 10 minutes, Trainer comes out, closes and locks his wagon, and he's just like, who in the hells are you people anyway? This is an off limits area.
Yes. We were actually sent over here by the nice gentleman over by the exotic animals.
Elias.
Yeah, Cornelius, thank you.
Cornelius.
Told
Oh,
specifically
no,
to talk to
Cornelius.
you.
Carnelian red.
Do you have, we don't want to impose if you're super busy, but do you have like 2 seconds to talk?
I guess I'm just coming back from lunch. Sure. What's going on?
Got it. So, I'm sorry to bring everything back up after the constables were here, but we're a private, investigation agency hired by the family of the gentleman who was found in the pig pen. So we just like to kind of get in there and do some investigating as we were paid to do. We're not trying to break any rules or laws or anything like that, so we asked the folks over there. Now, over here to ask you.
Okay. Nymphalis, where are you at right now? Hiding, like, just underneath the
Just
thing
under.
still?
Yep, still
Okay.
just underneath it.
And Amira, are you chilling over there by the cages?
Yeah, I'm kind of standing back from the ginormous ogres that could smash me with one go.
Gotcha. So Trainer says, yeah, I have to talk to the sisters about this. I don't want to get involved in a legal conversation. That's really not my expertise.
That is totally fair. I was only coming over here. I asked Cornelius, if there was a boss or something I could talk to, and he pointed me to you. So looks like I'm just working my way up the chain of command.
I'm in charge of the animals, but I mean, you said you're investigating the murder, and the constable's already cleared everything. This seems.
Well,
just
we
above my pay grade.
didn't say murder. The family hired us to investigate the death.
I can read between the
all.
lines, okay? I'm not an idiot.
All right. Yeah, I'm just not trying to make any enemies. I'm not insinuating a murder happened on carnival grounds.
Well, then why would you
Just
need to investigate where a guy died?
Because the family hired us. We got paid money to do a job, and we're doing the job.
Yeah,
Insurance.
I'm sure you understand.
I'm sure you understand. I have to talk to my boss.
Of course.
I'm gonna go do that.
Can I
now.
also talk to your boss, or?
Oh, the sisters don't like to talk to rubes.
But what?
Customers. They don't interact.
Well, don't worry. I'm not a customer. I haven't paid anything yet.
Hey. He's not a rube. He's my friend Ron.
I'm Ron. You
Nice
know
to meet
me,
you, Ron.
Ron.
Yeah. Listen,
All right, I get it. Thank you,
I doubt
Trevor.
they're gonna want to talk to you. I'll go talk to them about letting you in the cage, and I'll be right back.
Right.
It shouldn't take too long.
Thank
okay?
Thank you. We'll wait here or
Yeah,
somewhere else.
I'll be right back. And he just
All right.
heads up north toward that camp area.
Guys, I don't think he's gonna go ask his bosses. I'm gonna go back over by the cages. This is not going anywhere good. Boop, boop, boop.
All right. I'm gonna pet the lamb.
Is the while he pets the lamb, is the door to the wagon still open?
Oh,
No,
there's still
he
two
unlocked
guards.
it. Yeah,
He
there's
locked
two
it,
guards and
okay.
two carnies right here.
Hey, Carnies, do you know this lamb's name?
They go, oh, no, I don't think he has one.
I'm naming it Chop.
I do believe this is the first time that Astro has seen unprepared mutton.
Unprepared mutton.
That's a hell of a thing,
Unripened?
right?
Yeah, lamb and mutton are technically different, aren't they?
Are they?
Not.
I thought mutton was adult sheep.
In the same
Yeah.
same vein that veal and beef are.
Yeah, exactly. Fair, yeah. So, okay. So how long would you wait for Trainer to come back?
Good 10 minutes.
How long did it take him to walk over to the camp?
I mean, it's right over there. It takes him like a minute or two. You can see him walk over. He walks
If it's
up
right,
to...
if it's right over there, and we see him enter a tent, I'll wait until he leaves the tent.
He enters a wagon, but yeah, you do see him do that. You could walk over there. There's like a little rope fence around it, but like you could walk over there. Nymphalis, are you just hiding this whole time?
Yep.
Okay. Yup. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
That's
I could
their
move,
MO.
but then I lose the that sense of surprise and listening, and possibly making more ogres lose their fucking shit.
Yeah.
How many
Bug-like-
feet away is the tent, the wagon that he went to?
I don't know. A few hundred. We'll say 300 feet, maybe.
We want to just walk over that way
No,
slowly.
not at all.
Okay.
You can split
We're
the party.
really just there's big ogres that can kill us real quick, and I don't want to piss any of them off again.
So
Yes.
That keyword there again.
That guy may have been lying, but he can't spend all night in that tiny little wagon. So
Yeah. He
wait
comes
till he
back.
comes out, and
He comes back. It's like
Okay.
10 minutes later, and he looks harried. He's like got a handkerchief and he's mopping his brow, and he's just he's like a middle-aged human, by the way. He's like got tan skin, scruffy, and he's wearing sort of like a safari shirt type thing and canvas pants. So he comes walking over and he's just like, so I'm permitted to let you into the cage. I have to stand there and supervise. It's kind of a safety issue. Technically, we're not supposed to let you because then it's a liability thing. So you've got about 10 minutes, and I'm only going to do it this one time.
is there a waiver I can sign so it's not a liability issue, and we can have some more time?
We don't have that kind of paperwork, sir. We're a traveling carnival.
All right.
Well,
Seems fair.
Hey, 10 minutes is better than no minutes.
Yeah.
I've always said that.
Let's head on over.
Let's back to the cages.
Does this land have a name?
He goes, "Oh, yeah, she's sweetie.
Chop.
Sweetie.
How about Chop?
Yep.
How about Chop? Chop's good, right?
Wait, what? No, I don't. We're not gonna do that." And he like,
Oh, it's just clever. It's just clever.
he starts like petting her, and he's like, "No, we're not gonna do that." Okay.
She's like
Are you-
actively
well,
rubbing
that-
on my leg. I'm actively
Well, that's
competing
going
for
on.
its affection.
I'm gonna skitter out from the far end of the wagon where nobody can see me, and just kind of make my way away and unchameleon and walk back.
Okay.
And did I miss anything?
Nope. You're good. How was the bathroom?
Wonderful.
Trainer says, "When the fuck did we get bathrooms?"
You didn't get the bathroom.
The pile of hay over
The
there.
royal bathroom.
Oh, okay.
The royal we.
All right. So if you go over here, yeah, he unlocks the cage and stands there at the entrance while whoever goes in, and you can make some investigation checks. Is anyone talking?
Sure.
to
I'll go in
Trainer?
since I'm little.
Okay. Is anyone talking to Trainer or doing anything special or specific while you do this?
I'm gonna give Amira guidance and my last bardic inspiration,
And what do you say to inspire her?
and I'm going to provide the help action at the same time.
Okay.
Ain't
While
nothing
that's
but to-
going on.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Get to it.
Beautiful, Sean. Beautiful. And while they're doing that, I will investigate as well, just to make sure. Senior person on the team. I gotta take a look.
I guess I'll chat it up with Trainer.
What do you say to Trainer?
Trevor, do you mind if I ask you a few questions about it?
He says it's Trainer actually.
Got it. Sorry about that.
You got advantage
Yeah. You should
on
yeah.
that,
Amira.
and I didn't get a chance to write.
Amira.
Right. And that.
I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask Trevor if he was here the night that the man was found.
He says, "Oh, here? No, I was at an all-staff meeting in the Big Top most of the night."
Interesting. What exactly? What was being discussed during that meeting?
Oh, it's
Generally,
Business
you don't have
stuff.
to reveal company
Yeah.
secrets.
yeah.
Is he telling me the truth?
You have the sense that he is telling you the truth, but you have the sense that he seems really nervous.
Okay.
While you're doing this, by the way, the guard ogre here is glaring at you all. All right, so was that a 23 total? So this is what you find then. While Trainer's being chatted up. This thing has been cleaned meticulously. If there was ever any evidence or sign of a struggle or anything like that, that was done away with. You find a few little blood spots, which makes sense if a dude was in there and got gored, but it seems like it was gone over after that.
Which is in itself a finding. That's what my professors told me.